right away you're dropping the Spirit Link in the middle so that people can run back into it and not die from their Arcane Current. And can we get Mage Buff, please? So yeah, anytime it's a Spirit Link or an AM, you're aiming to cover the Arcane Current and the add death. But if it's a Spirit Link, mainly just aim for putting it down so that people can come back into it after their Arcane Current.
Wait, I want to... Wait, what? Why didn't I multi-shot? What is going on? Alright, well.
Spreads.
So amazingly, they're not, like, just jabbering on in this attempt. I don't know why this is different.
Next Arcane Current is soon. Arcane Current, get ready for spread.
Yes, when these die, it's...
Aren't I standing on... How do I only have one right now? It says one
Go ahead and tie
on my
them.
buffs.
Spreads, guys, keep it up.
There, something is
Yeah,
like
next
not
one's salvation.
functioning.
Yeah, of it.
Okay, Arcane Current, spread time, spread time.
What am I doing? I just kind of fucked up a lot. Wow.
Okay, so the next set is Novon's AM, Vampiric Embrace, and Rev. Rev is for the Arcane Current. Novon your AM is as soon as, like right before the Arcane cast, finish. Arcane Current cast.
Arcane coming soon. Arcane.
Okay, so Novon AM. EE.
Guys, second pots if you haven't. If you have not second potted, you need to have.
Okay, the next set is Gums. Link,
He's saying second
Bones,
pot, but
Darkness,
it's honestly, it's too early. Because 3 minutes
and your
only just
personals.
came up, but you should line 3 minutes up with like 1.5
Use your
minutes.
personals
Or...
here for the Arcane Current. I don't think it's
Arcane's
this.
coming.
Is it this one or the one after?
Arcane is here.
Oh, man.
Again, guys, if you have not, please pop your pot.
Right after this. Okay, so now
Mini
we
boss
shrink
now.
it.
Okay, the next set is for this
Arcane
bowl.
Then we
It's
is
use
literally
thing,
everything.
and then we push.
Get ready for Arcane. Here we go.
Use your Healthstone. Use your health potions.
Back in the link, guys. Keep running boss. set. Okay.
We were close though. Like
That's a lot of damage.
Just practice the ramp.
Where are you guys going? There's.
Practice the run.
we
Still
don't.
We
finish
never,
this, right?
no, we never
You
stay
can
up.
never stay.
Okay, okay.
We're not gonna stop that last hit.
Sometimes the
Oh,
ads,
the last
like
one.
if they're really low and they're dotted, they might die on the ramp. So tanks just have to make it happen.
So
Just
what
have
it
to
is
make the
there
soak happen.
is if that's where we're right on the edge. There is, do we commit to just still keeping cleave up for that set, or can we beat that last set? It's tight. We are really close. I mean, taking a fresh set down is not the end of the world if we have to. We just need to make sure those other ones die, but that's still a good pull, guys.
What was back up there for healer CDs?
At that point, we didn't have anything. Like there was a plan for what we were going to use for 5 or 6, but we just blew everything for both 5 and 6. On
I meant
5.
more like if we brought both of those sets downstairs.
So it doesn't
'cause-
actually do that much damage because the incubation fluid don't.
Right, that's what I mean. So do you think we
Yeah.
can survive 6 explosions though all at once, or?
Yeah, the explosions
oh
hurt.
god, yeah. Oh, Spriggs, it only does 60k or 20k per ad. It's only 120k to the raid. The only problem is the ads cast pervasive shock when they're up, which is one of the #1 damaging spells to the raid that we're taking. And if you have 6 set of ads putting pervasive shocks out while we're running down, it could get a little sketch for some players if they're spread badly.
Yeah.
Did you symbol there, Pete, at some point?
No, I didn't get to it.
We need to put that in somewhere because I ran out of mana right as we transitioned.
Yeah, so a
Just
lot of the
super
logs I
close.
looked at, they had like the symbol during the transition, and it's basically like everybody hits 0 mana first phase. I can put it earlier if you want, if we think that's gonna be better.
I think so, like, because we were
Okay.
very close to being dead. Like at some point when it's not too sketchy, but still a little bit in the fight, so we have low enough mana for
like,
something to do
good,
something.
Yeah. Okay. I'll choose you. We want to go back to the. Okay. So what are we?
Also, I almost got my. Well, I did actually. I got my full 3 minute there, and I would rather unbridled with that. Is there a big reason we want it on the 2 minutes, or can we just kind of use that?
No, as long as
Use
it's
it what
not
works
gonna
for
get
you.
wasted.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, basically, you can't wait past 3 minutes if it's an unbridled because your unbridled
Goes
will
for
go
me.
into running phase. Yeah. So no matter what, guys, you have to pop your unbridled. When I said you better be potting now, it was at the 3 minute timer. So you do what's best for you, but you cannot use your unbridled past 3 minutes and basically 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah, I just want to run in for my guardian. That's all.
Do you want to go to the 5 ad healing CD order or stick with the 6?
Keep it for now, just in case. Well,
Okay.
you know what it is?
kind of sloppy because we're throwing like
Well, here's what
all
it
of
is.
5
is-
and all of 6 at 5.
what part of the problem is there's an arcing before 5 and after 5, and then the amniotic in the middle, and it's the worst spread for raid damage spikes. The other ones are
Okay.
pretty closely together.
Did
but
anyone feel like they didn't know when they were using their healing CD last pull? Okay. No, let's
Perfect.
just do what we
We'll
did
kinda
last
just-
pull.
just not blow everything at
And,
once. People seem to stretch stuff. I held command a bit there too. Like
Okay.
we kept.
And
everything
Asla, when you see the second spirit link, you're dropping darkness. I'll try to call it out for you. Or Gum, just call when you spirit link. Is that Gum or Dwarven? Oh, Dwarven. Just let Asla know when you spirit link. And just be like darkness Asla.
Yeah, so just when we get downstairs, guys, we're burning the boss. You kill one witch once it spawns, the first witch, and then interrupt the second one only.
4,
Free pods, guys. Let's see that healer DPS. We're trying to make the check.
Hey guys, we were only like 2% off last pull, so if we can make that up, we're in great shape.
Try to sky step.
What? Okay, I'm fucking idiot. Get me up quick. We're gonna just commit to 6.
Okay.
Because with me down, it's gonna happen, so. We don't have to scuff the pole completely.
Oh. Damn, he actually went below
No raid CD.
80. Oh. Oh, come on! Dude, I hate trick shots! I had to multi-shot 3 fucking times, making it just totally not worth it.
Hey, the set of ads is Dwarven's Tide.
Someone give me incubation fluid, so I'm gonna have to spread with these ads.
You just want to reset that? That's kind of.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
reset. With me being an idiot, plus that. Try and stay alive though, still, guys. Man, he's really taking his sweet friggin' time.
He's a slow reset.
Oh no. I need another reset, I guess.
I'm sure we have some CDs that'll be a bit anyways.
Yeah, but his is like 15 minutes.
No, I think he means it's okay to reset.
Because we have time.
So another thought that I did have there though is if we like, even though we might not be preventing casts from sets of ads by like having a higher ad DPS comp, what we do is we create a larger window between the damage coming out from the ads dying and the pervasive shock of the next ad spawning. That part is kind of nice to make it a little less scary during those windows in late phases.
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy another
You need
fucking
there?
WoW token.
Yep.
Mage buff when you can.
Again, just remember, guys, when we start clipping past minute 3 and getting into that point where we're, you know, we're going to be trying to just ignore a set. I mean, we need every GCD. Unless it's increasing your DPS to the boss, we're just going ham on the boss. We'll see. If it doesn't seem like we can consistently make the check, we will just keep going as per normal, but we'll see. Just pump, guys. Again, healers, as long as you can possibly DPS for here, please do.
Yeah, and then especially once Van's calling that we're ignoring that, it's everything into the boss.
Basically, aside from like Press and Blizz, everyone else is, I don't think, gains anything from doing it. Even me from Whirlwinding.
Balancer does.
Okay, and Balancer. Generally speaking, though, we have quite a few people where the cleave GCDs are wasted. At that point.
Like, why are there crystals way over there? I guess rank 3 just really is just a lot better. I only have rank 2.
But those arcanes.
Because rank 3 also gives you the, like, increased range to, like, get the buff. Because I think
Yeah,
there's
just
enough
enough
down
to
right now, it's just like I'm not in range of all of them.
We're behind on this set.
Tide now.
Spread those arcanes. Otherwise, bones. Two-minute CDs are coming up now, guys. If you get your best pot now, please do. Second pots in general should be be watched for between now and 3.
The second map is solid.
Arcing.
I hope people aren't getting confused by his call for that. Because if you have any 3-minute, you should line up
reset.
the 2 with
Yeah,
the 3.
Yeah, sorry, Rack just refreshed his stacks there. So
You
that
gotta
should
still
be-
soak!
Yeah, well,
We just lost all these food buffs
had,
and
like,
augment runes.
half a second left, and you needed to get out. So. My bad. I thought the attack had already gone out.
Yeah, that timing was a little sketch. I think I would have made it. I can get over there pretty quick, like as soon as you talk, because I just roll and I'm right there.
Well,
Oh, never mind. They went through. Okay.
You good for a 15er?
Remember, please, World Bane players, let's make sure we're keeping a nice stack in the middle. Try and maximize our early shards.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm pre-polling just a tiny bit late, or pre-casting, because I do not want to get aggro. Because the tanks here have not been 100% like on their shit at the pole, and I will instantly, you will immediately die no matter who you are if you're not a tank. If you get aggro, so it is a literal one-shot.
Spread.
I see your tag linking up to your dwarven.
So I get 54% crit, okay, during true shot.
Arcing. Arcing. Otherwise, Ollie.
Mage bro.
You can't... Did you battle res him onto the soak?
Reset.
Did he get battle resed onto the soak?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Because
Yeah.
he was full health, I saw, yeah.
No, yeah. He took it like instantly. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say you could just wait, Zoli, to take it until after that one explodes. I also didn't realize it was going to be in the explosion.
Yeah, I mean,
you get battle rest from me though, just know that that's a possibility, I guess, because I can't really like walk out of the explosions right as you walk back in. Right?
Hammer's down.
Repair up, guys.
Did you get hit by 2 arcane currents there, Zoe?
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Okay. Let us know when you're good, Brad.
World of Bane stack on skull for success.
Dude, look at this thick Storm of the
5,
Eternal.
4,
It's popping out.
3, 2, 1.
That was actually even a little too late, but oh well. Like, how am I at 3 stacks? Look at all of these fucking things under me. It's impossible to be at 3. It's like 8. And you can only do 4, so it should just be 4. But instead I'm at 3 sometimes.
Arcane current 3.
Oh wait, I should do that.
Nerve it.
Arcane current soon. Get ready.
This one coming up is the VE, EAM,
Spread.
and red. Okay, next one coming up is Gums Link, Bones Darkness, Personals.
Reminder about second bots, guys. We're getting close to the 3-minute mark. 15 seconds, and you have to have popped your second. Arcane
Is your
spread.
Personals?
No. Reset.
Do I have that macro? For it was
Did
the
we
one
use anything
to
else
do...
leading into that? Was your him going?
Yeah, on my inner.
Yeah,
I can't really stack both of them up, but
Gahoon.
I can pre-Nars, I think.
No.
Yeah, because it looks like when we Dwarven was at about
Witch. Here we go.
47 when our concurrent went out. Sully was at 44, and Spriggs was at 39.
I'm just if I get one of the first 3 or 4 incubation fluids, I'm just dead. It's every pull. I just need to not get an early one.
And guys, that's the set where you're gonna use your personal, and that includes presumably immunities, anything like that. Aim to use them there if you can. That was the 5th set, right? I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you want immunities on that one instead of 6?
We have
that's
more
correct.
CDs up
Yeah,
for
5
6.
is the
Okay.
personals one.
Cool.
And
that's
realistically,
because we're
too,
going
we
with
might
the 6 set raid CD work.
we might even beat 6, which means they can still use stuff for the following arcing after. Alright guys, come on, let's push it.
Yeah, if it starts to look like we're beating 6, then we'll change the order for now.
Liz, are you okay? Liz, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just have to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, toasty.
Oh my god.
Calculated.
I believe the term is, am I on your frame?
Oh my god. Fucking multi-shot is so retarded. Who the fuck is texting me? Stop. Whoops, that was a little incorrect ordering.
There's nothing.
I think I missed it. Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh. My stack's refreshed.
Probably reset.
Actually,
Probably reset.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna die. Yeah.
And let's make sure we get a B reset.
Well, there's a soulstone on them permanently.
Cool. Let's spike it up. Mage buff, please.
I don't know if it procs off of comment.
Mage buff, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So sometimes I have like 10 extra energy there. Focus. What would I have that from? Nothing is ever different in the opener. I always get one Master Marksman proc. I think I stood in that, no. I have the fluid.
Keep good spreads too, guys. Remember, if you're near someone, it's gonna oof you and that person by taking 2 arcings. Probably gonna kill. Make sure that spread is clean.
This is the tag one coming up. Tide now.
Arcing spread.
Nervous?
Get boss back to position, please. Arcing.
Oh man, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make that.
Okay, guys. Reminder about your second pots. 2-minute players should have already used them. 3 minutes and 30.
Okay, next set is no one's AM, the VE, and the Rev.
Red's one early.
Still buffed. Red. Battle res S breaks. Okay, guys. Passive cleave only at this point. Should be focused on boss damage. The last set we're killing is the one that's up right now.
Okay, the next set is Gums Link, Bones Dark, and Personals.
Burning boss primarily. Arcing's coming soon. This is personals for this Arcing, guys.
Did I hit the right target? Yeah.
Arcing hasn't come yet. No B-res. Reset.
Oh, I don't actually have reset.
Okay, quick wipe.
Saturday versus Death is on me. I'm done.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we have CDs in the bank here. It's just we're rolling them for 6, so I don't know if we're gonna keep doing that. Or what.
Well,
Can I get a summon?
no. Spread them back out, Pete. I've got an idea here.
Was that
Okay.
5 or 6? I don't
That
know.
was 5. Yeah, you were holding for 6 correctly.
Oh wait, SP Riggs, did you stand in the puddle?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not taking credit for your death then.
No, I didn't stand in any puddle. I died to Arcing Current.
Oh, it was just the second one.
The white death.
Oh, okay.
Wipe.
Well then, yeah, your death's not my fault.
Alright, so then you on 5 now?
Yeah, I'm gonna call full boss focus even earlier.
And are we expecting to try to live through 5 with 2 sets of ads up?
No. But maybe. We'll see. So what I'm
Okay,
going
so
to
like
be
we
calling...
can do like a really thick 5, or we can do like an even spread.
What it is you should be just... Because we're going to have an arcing after 5, and then possibly another set. So, yeah, I would just make sure we have something for the arcing prior to 5, and then the amniotic 5, and then the arcing after. Kind of spread it out throughout that. But keep it just fat at that. And I'll even float commanding a bit there to see when we're getting oofed the most.
So, we should add something to 5 compared to what we had? Maybe Guns Tie?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, so here's our order. That line below 5 is basically the arcing after 5, whereas AC on line 5 is before adds 5.
How many so it's 3 minutes and 53 seconds is 5?
Well,
We can't get 2 uses out of 3 minutes for meaningful ones. So that's what you get.
I've been tiding what I was before using on 6.
Well, you realistically,
like-
that was a late one too, Gum. It won't be that late.
Yeah, like you can tide, but it like almost has to be within the first 20 seconds of the fight if you want to just.
Yeah,
drop,
I've been
drop.
tiding at like the instant the ads come out, just to try and get their little shot.
Okay, it might be a bit tight if it's not like a bit earlier than that.
If the ads don't come out within 30 seconds, then I won't tide.
Okay, mage buff, please.
Interesting.
But you get a lot of mobility out of body and soul. We'll look at the VE talent if we're still having issues with the new CD arrangement.
Yeah, I think we're like Tiger's lusting down the ramp, aren't we? I'm gonna get because it's not gonna buff any more than other movement speed is.
3, 2, 1.
We'll look at it.
Go hard, guys. Come on, healers, as long as we can too. Every little bit counts on this check here.
I'm gonna hold this rapid fire until after the current. Because I want it. Oh, let me get that, damn.
This is the tide one. Tide now.
Here.
Red.
Here a bit.
Battle
Are we
res.
on? Okay.
You got a battle res.
Okay, battery is scored.
Careful taking it.
Should be safe now. Mage buff, please.
Marking it soon.
I should have rapid fired the dudes, because I would have been at 100 there. But, oh well, it doesn't matter. I got another
both
one.
Alright, let's get a reset.
Yeah.
And Dwarven, me and you double splashed each other's. My bad.
There's a 3-co overkill too.
Yeah, it was a close one.
Oh, this
It
is
wasn't
a
even
different
that
comp,
killed you, it
right?
just put you behind. Pardon?
No, this is a different comp. Is anyone else running Sliver?
No.
I don't think so. I mean,
Sliver?
there's so much
That
stacking.
hurt me to hear.
There's a hammer down if anyone needs it.
What?
Shiver. He meant shiver.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Can we get mage buff?
Like,
please?
there's a 0% chance I'm not gonna walk over someone's fucking sliver.
No. So, but he's asking, is anybody else running Shiver?
I don't believe so. No.
Age buff, please.
Will Moonfire proc it if I run it?
Ho ho ho!
Probably.
Play. Brock's gonna find out. It just says you're damaging abilities.
Oh, was nobody running it up to this point?
No, Blizz was, but Blizz would like to not.
No, it's not. It's not a big deal. But if someone else is using it, I switch trinkets and I do a little more damage.
Well, we'll test it this pull. You both have it, but Rock, watch for that. If it works, then you can swap Blizz.
Just mainly keep it on the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It works.
Okay, Blizz, you can swap after this.
If it matters, it's not like a huge.
No, he's
DPS
got it.
thing.
He's gonna be on the boss the whole time, so.
Really? Really? Let's try again. Okay, it worked that time. Yay. Oh, I just want a little extra focus just from hitting multiple targets. That's the only reason I want to do that. So then I can get like 2 extra arcane shots.
Should have reached that. Spread.
This is the tide one coming up. Tide now.
Spread.
Oh, you already got it?
Marking soon.
That one dies early. Try to make it a soak it. No, we should be good.
2-minute second pots should have happened if you use them.
Dude, oh my god.
Three-minute second pots in 30 seconds.
Okay, the next set is the AM, VE, and Revival one.
Once the set of ads dies, spread for Arcane, guys. Once the set of ads dies, we are primarily focusing boss. Set 5 can die real slow. Okay, boss is focus. Boss is focus. Everyone
Okay,
should be
something
second potted
happened.
now. Everyone should be second potted.
Okay, so for the next Arcane Current, it's going to be Gum's Tide and my hymn. And Gum, you're going to link so that people can come back into it after the Arcane.
Focus boss, guys. If you're spending GCDs,
So
Arcane
Tide.
soon. Focus boss, guys. Come on, boss DPS focus. Everyone should have second potted. Double check you have.
Careful
Oh,
there.
God.
There's a fluid right there.
Move. Gunner's press. Keep burning boss, guys. Burning boss.
Okay, Dwarven Link, Azla Darkness, Dan Command. Use your health stones,
Arcing now.
personals, and immunities.
Burn boss, guys. Burn. Burn boss. Every GCD into this boss. Come on.
Yeah, I can't really hold true shot, I don't think, because we're only gonna get better at this.
Get ready to start running.
So.
Start running. Go, go, go. Be smart here, guys. Be smart. We gotta be quick.
We had an extra stat spawn.
So we were about a half a second away. And we lost someone. Try and keep yourself up if you can, guys.
I'm drinking.
Just stay alive here so we can see positioning.
We
Again,
get a
we're all
roll
gonna
up
stack
guy.
just the same. We're all gonna stack on top of each other.
Back to van, guys. Treat the room with the same positioning.
The witch spawns at that flare. That's what we're gonna interrupt and focus down. But we're gonna stack it with the other ads, and then we'll just focus down the witch.
What flare are you talking about?
Well, on the right, yeah, by purple.
Do we bring these ads in, or do they just sit?
We can cleave them, but okay. Ink pod players, we're getting close to 30%. Ink pod players.
Some music to come witch.
Witch is up.
Oh wait, do we also, was that the first or second one?
Everyone hard focus witch.
Do we have to soak that?
No,
Your
no,
tank
no.
soaks.
We missed the
Okay,
soak
tank was
though.
there.
The witch can't be on top of the boss.
That was
Yeah,
just
we
the
missed-
extra Zootroids, yeah.
So, Truck, I would still try and bring that set of 3 to cleave range at the start of that phase for us, and then.
The set of
We'll
6.
just-
Well, no, it's hopefully going to be a set of 3 if we don't lose someone. We were
we-
half a second off.
Do we realistically think we're gonna get 5? Oh, and also Gum, I'm sure you know, but you can't tide when you did.
Yeah, I'll just tide 3 seconds
Yeah.
later or whatever.
So to go over that, guys, we get down, we stack back up, we still treat the
Fuck.
quadrants roughly the same. I mean, kind of relative to wherever I stack for the raid and where the boss is. Treat the quadrants similar. We are, even those 3 Zootroids, Truck's gonna bring them over, guys. We are still GCD prime, like boss. There's once that set of 3 Zootroids die, we only get 1 at a time. Not a huge deal. We kill the first Sea Witch, ranged interrupts to get it close to us. Now the Sea Witch we tank just outside of the range, kind of like we do the Zootroids for the first one, but we all hard target, right?
Now, do you want boss in the middle of the room or on one of the walls?
Bro.
I think it's fine right there. We can, as long as you have them oriented that direction, we'll know which way.
Did we get off a symbol there, Pete?
Yeah, phase 1.
Is it possible for a warlock once they've passed through that bridge to drop a
I
guide?
feel like that's like kind of super minor.
I'm probably not going to be craning in
drop a
phase 2
what?
at all. So you can have the intervates in
You want
phase
the
2.
gate?
Like I just got right at the end. I ran out of
I don't
mana.
run through the bridge because I have Goblin Jump and it's never failed me. So
Yeah, Blizz, I saw you got down there early. You could just drop them.
Yeah, you can
At
drop
the
them from the bottom
bottom.
of the stairs up.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
to help
okay.
a
Will
little
that work?
extra.
I mean, I just
Yeah.
can't get there quick enough so
Just
I can
up
actually
the ramp. Just
drain.
up, yeah, put it up the ramp.
Yeah, just to give people a little, extra boost.
oh, from where the monsters
From the bottom of the
to where
ramp?
bosses. Yeah, I get it.
Up
That
the
makes
ramp,
sense. I'll
yeah.
do that.
How random are the jellyfish?
What I do, if you jump and then, at the height of your jump, you disengage over, you won't hit anything.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are they random spawns or? Are they all within the
Basically,
same
I
spot?
think. I think it is timed on the boss, but I don't think we'll be, because they switch every 3 or 4 seconds, their patrol pattern.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with just doing the disengage.
Yeah.
thing, but I was just curious if one time it's just gonna fuck me and not be worth it.
I mean, if we push him like 4 seconds earlier, they might be in a slightly different spot. I think disengage gets over them, though.
And then healers, so basically that first set there, we don't pop anything in terms of raid seed. And ideally it'll only be 3 of them up at that point in time. Like we're planning for beating that set that we had spawned there right at the very end. So as a result, the raid CDs basically start on number 2 there. And I mean the order's there, so you guys see it.
And yeah, that first witch, you can just bring it into the ad clump, because it, you know, they all take reduced damage if they are next to the boss, just like those Zootroids. So the first witch we all just blast, and then the second one we're just interrupting. So again, if you can make a macro or something just to, like, you know, slash target or slash focus, whatever, to interrupt, and then just go straight back to boss without even spending a global.
Wait, after the first one?
Yeah, so the first witch dies,
Okay,
the second witch doesn't need to die. Because that's kind of like the enrage anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? Dude, how many? Oh, well, that's not worth it, I don't think. Because rapid fire just is up too quickly. Like, it doesn't really line up with
And
those.
healers, remember how we're like a couple
So,
seconds off
fuck
making
it.
that? We can definitely do that difference.
Yeah, every little bit you guys can still DPSing if you can, healers.
Yeah, like up until this point in the fight, basically every global should be damaged. This is like the first time it's acceptable to be healing anybody but the tanks.
Cost mana to do that. Running out of mana.
Yeah, I mean, you have to commit to it.
Come on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my 3-minute on cooldown and hold whatever true shot that is. Because I've been trying to squeeze an extra true shot, but it's just not quite. It's not quite there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, because we will push like a tiny bit faster that way anyway. So.
Spread.
Oh, let me double tap. Should have done that already.
Spread.
I'm gonna save that for. Dude, are you serious? He's right there.
Yeah, the
Okay,
next
guys,
one
we're
is the
focusing
AM.
boss. At this point, a little more passive cleave. Any boss focus we can get starting now.
This one coming up is the AM, the VE, and the RIP.
No, that's gonna be reset, spread, and reset. Try and stay alive, guys.
Repair is still up. Yeah, I'm not there. I guess it's only with overwhelming power. I guess I just got it a few times in a row and I got used to having it or something. Okay, we're gonna wait until after our concurrent.
Just it dying is the link. Not very good.
Did you say link?
Sorry. Side one. My bad. Side one.
Spread soon. Spread. Arcing soon. Get ready for spread. Spread. 2-minute players should have used their CD. It's optimal.
Yeah, so here I'm gonna wait again.
Hey
And
guys,
I'll go
we're really focusing
ahead.
boss. Spread.
This is the Rev one and the AM one.
Reset.
Oh. God, it's right after I fucking.
And I'll
damn
enter
it.
a pre-AM before that Arcane Current comes out.
Yeah, I know.
I pre-revved it too.
I'm Rev didn't range Blizz. Does he have a range?
It's Zola.
I don't know.
I'm spread at blue, like on that lantern.
Cauldron 2.
Novan got 1 proc. Nice.
Yeah, fun, isn't it?
Can we get Hellstones as well?
Repair is up.
It's personals on that one too, right?
No.
No, that was one. I went for that.
Oh, right.
This one you guys are good.
Cauldron's still up, guys. Still up.
Zoe, let us know you're good.
I'm good.
You gotta mumble their sprigs, are you
I'm ready for pull, Tyler. Yeah.
Cauldron's still up. Alright, guys, come on, let's push it. Like I said, we were about a half second off making the check on that good pull. And we lost someone, so if everyone's alive, we are super sorry.
2, 1.
Damn, we're pushing it. It's not even worth it anymore. I guess I need to just see like what Brayden's damage is like, because that can really change. A pull. Oh, I could have just gone ahead and true shot it. I didn't even need to steady. But we're fine.
Is it a tide?
Aim shot within each
Starting soon, guys.
rapid fire, except for the last one, if you're lucky.
Okay.
But basically the first one, like between
Marking.
starting true shot and then your first rapid fire, you only get 2 during that,
Set.
if it's non-lust.
Where are we? Do we have a double arcing? No.
Yeah, the tide timing was correct there.
Oh, I'm not well fed. Whoops.
Maybe like a second or 2 early, but usually we want earlier than that just to top them before it.
It was taking a while.
Alright, and can you put a mage table down, please? Thank you.
Just more focus deals, I guess, on incubation targets.
I had 95% uptime. But how much of that was... Oops. I mean, it's pretty good. Sometimes 2 stacks, it looks like.
Healer DPS was looking solid last pool. Keep it up.
Hey, everyone, let's go pumping.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god, don't pull. I crit with both. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that time I made it easily. Nothing was different. What is different? Is Rock Boy, like, stacking faster? I'm actually really curious what makes me able to get that last aim shot in there. I mean, I guess it's just purely, like, me getting the spells off faster. Oh, I should have double tapped, actually. Yeah, I already missed it. And... yeah, that was not careful aim.
Spread soon.
This is the tide one coming up.
Battle res me. Keep going. Second pots should be used. If it syncs with your 3 minutes, coming up soon. Fucking current, spread. Okay, at this point, guys, we are mostly passive cleaving. Boss should really start to become the focus.
Next one's the AM Rev VE.
guys. Everyone, second pot if you haven't at this point. Second pot if you haven't.
I can soak these rock.
Okay, so for the Arcane Current before these ads, so the next one, it's Gum's Length, Bones Darkness, in my hand, and your personals, including immunities. This Arcane Current is personals, immunity, etc.
Get in that link, guys, and that darkness. Focus, boss. Keep burning, boss, guys. Boss, 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 boss.
Okay, the next
Every
Arcane Current
BCD.
coming up is everything remaining, including Hellstones.
Keep burning, boss. Burn, boss. Burn, boss. Arcing. Keep yourselves up, guys. Health potions, health potions, health potions. Burn, boss. Burn, boss. Burn, boss. Come on.
Ignore the ads.
Go, 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 go. Careful, guys. Play it safe. Just as quick as you can while playing it safe.
I'm bad. Got knocked off.
Yeah, just wipe it up. We already got tanks down. We already have tanks down. Yeah, but he's off the platform.
And somebody killed one of the ads up there. Oh no, that
But the
was
gates, if anyone saw this, is that what you wanted? Or...
If we still had a tank up, it was just DPS. We'd practice that, but we're not going to make it very far.
Dude, that is scary as hell with that, like, leaving those ads alive.
We had 6 alive the last time we did it, though. And
Yeah, I don't...
3 there.
I don't know. It is scary.
Yeah, it's normal to just bring the ads down. I mean, they'll probably be at like 20 or 30.
No, that part's not scary. Like,
Should
after
we
we
just
phase,
not
it's
up them,
fine.
even if it's
So,
a little more DPS?
On that note,
at that
too,
point?
guys, even with me dying, we still made the check, so... And I just kind of bled out.
Yeah, like, don't refresh. Yeah, I would say don't refresh your dots on those last ads. Like, if they're under, you know, like 30 or 40.
Just focus on getting down. Oh, we just lost Ollie.
Still some cauldron action. Also, I guess tanks downstairs, the first big smash from the Naga guy, like, do you need somebody to share that with you because you won't have stacks from the boss yet? I don't know the timing on that.
First one.
Okay.
I'm not sure how the timing will work after that. I think we'll probably be okay.
Because I just remember, like, on my other kill, like, we had to have, like, a mage ice block, just one to help.
So the mage aqua lance.
Probably just on the edge anywhere. We
You
still have to
press B
spread for
on-
arcing, so make sure you put Aqualance, like, not in good spreading spots for arcing.
two rogues with feint. Might do it too.
Well, it's physical damage and trucks in it, so unless he might be able to immune the first one with just his normal bubble.
Do you think it'll hit us all though with 345?
That's only 14-yard range.
No, it's if no players are hit by it.
Oh no, it should count an immunity. It's being hit by it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Prez's VE to that second one, and then we'll also have it up for that last Arcane
Dude.
Current.
That's actually a good question. Do we know if it can be immune soaked?
Yeah. I mean, so the tank stays in, and then another person walks in
No,
and
like
immunes.
just a tank immuning it with bubble.
I don't know.
For the smash?
Yeah.
It should be able to.
I kind of want to lean on the side of no, because then you'd have people ice blocking at the tank walking up.
Oh, yeah, because it's if you're immuning it, nobody's technically standing in it, maybe? If you're bubbled in it?
I don't know.
That's never how stuff like that works.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any
Yeah.
sense, because then you would know
Yeah.
anybody in his pocket anyway.
It probably
Then
works.
why are groups just having the tanks do it? I guess just because it's viable.
I mean, because you would have to move
Well,
all
it's
the
still
other
two-
ads with
still
you.
2 million
like-
damage.
It does how much, sir?
2 million split.
So if you've got, I guess it depends how many stacks they have, right?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
many
if we
stacks
have
you
our
survive,
normal tank
super
stacks,
easy.
we're fine.
Alright.
I mean, you can always just scream for externals too if you don't think you have enough, right? Like if we threw a bark and a GS on you, even if you didn't have enough tank stacks, you'd be.
We don't have a bark, but Wolf could sack.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we've got sacks, we've got a couple options. Yeah, we don't really have a ton, but.
I mean, we'll either have enough stacks or we'll have 0 stacks. Pretty sure we'll just have enough stacks, though.
Hopefully enough. 0 doesn't sound very good. How many externals would you need to survive with 0 stacks? 2 million?
Actually, you know what? We can just call for no bounce bop there, because that's like the one physical soak in the fight.
That's true.
Yeah, that as well.
Can you spell wording off the dot, or is that not a thing?
Probably not.
I noticed that like if you die and you get res, you don't have the dot anymore.
Yeah, that's a good way to purge it.
Incubation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in the meantime, guys, let's Blizz, can you get a stone up? Zoli told me he's getting back on. If you can afford it, grab some augment runes. If you feel like you're capable of doing it, let's go grab some augment runes.
I got 9 left. That's all we need.
Isn't the confidence on this guy?
Let's go farm LFR for augment runes.
Please leave the cheap ones for me.
Realistically, we're still pretty far away, right?
Well, I don't know. With our good,
I don't
good
think so.
spot pull down bottom, no,
Yeah.
I really don't think so. Our
Phase
broken
2
amount of
is
ink
lower
pods.
damage, right? For us.
Yeah, so long as we handle the witch correctly, and we are stacked with ink pods, we'll be good.
Be right back, 2 seconds.
I tell you, if it's harder downstairs than it upstairs, fuck this fight.
That goes
It's
buy
not,
up all the
or at least not for
items
healers.
and
It's
stuff
not.
for double the price.
It'll be hard at the start of that phase because we'll still have ads up, and then it will get easier and then harder.
Actually, the healing at the beginning is not that bad, I think.
We'll still have to
There's no
soak all those
downside.
ads. Well, I mean, as it stands, we have 6 sets of ads, right? Well, 7 because another one comes in.
Do we have
No,
less
it'll be
time
only
than on
3.
heroic? Because it seems like the boss is active right away when I get down there. Or like, can we wait longer to interrupt the boss, or like, does it matter?
Well, I guess as soon as everyone's down is when you interrupt. But yeah, we want to extend it like as long as we can. I mean, it's only going to be an extra 3 seconds. I don't think we're all going to get down there in like really quickly.
Well, last time we had all like 3 of the healers were drinking potions, and I was like, oh.
For reference, like that one pull where we made it down there, I interrupted it with half a second on the cast bar left.
Okay.
So that was the maximum time.
All right.
Yeah.
Figure out how
probably
to get more
let me
mana.
do the interrupt.
Well, we get extra ink pod stacks as well, like just attacking them.
If any of you are very poor, I have 40 augment runes to give to you.
Is there anyone lots of interrupts? Sorry, if that's what you were discussing.
It does spawn ads, I think, if you do not interrupt.
Sorry, like not interrupt until the very last second.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything, I don't think.
It's like the healers get some passive regen. Inks are still going out. We can kill off the first set of ads. Might not have that much time though. I might be.
Yeah, it won't be like 10 extra seconds. It might only be like 4 extra seconds.
Maybe it'd be better if the DPS had these, though.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody will have them. Close to everyone.
Buddy, buddy, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Touch my buddy.
And passive visage, just so much healing on this fight.
What are the augment runes this expansion? Called?
60. Oh.
Battle scarred.
With the hyphen.
Oh. I have some of those from...
It looks like Lucid Dream is pumping for people who are running Lucid Dream.
Got like 750k out of my passive visage.
Yeah, like
How many of those traits do you have?
2.
Yeah, this
buddy, buddy, buddy. Touch my buddy.
Ah, and passive does way more than resounding on this fight.
Real good on this fight, real good.
You got a solid 20k out of it, dude.
Yeah, stacking them, bitch.
Bulwark of the Masses good here?
Yes and no. Like I can't ever get close enough to the boss to proc it without getting the ads in range.
It's absorbing some damage for me. Out of town.
Well, you get to stand a little bit closer and you get a wider cleave range. Like I can't physically be as close as you are.
You get a new stone, please.
And since only 3, I can't proc it by themselves.
Wait, Blizz is pressing 1. So, Blizz, think about that for a second.
Yeah, your stone
I
faded
put
away.
a stone down before I left.
And it's already gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's probably a runner.
Should definitely just summon yourself before you leave.
Aethys trying to go out in front of the.
Wait, visage
raid and summon him.
is that? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I can fly out. I'll probably be there before Pazuli.
Wait, where's the
Well,
other
can you
one?
do your
Oh, it's Soul
monthly
Scarred,
transfer?
yeah. Unerring. Yeah, it has
I
Blightborn
could.
too.
It's
Well,
a
no, this doesn't even have Overwhelming.
Self-Reliance doing that huge 20k
Yeah.
healing.
It's okay, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna get fishing in the meantime, guys.
Buddy, 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 touch
Yeah, he
my
said. Well, he didn't lose
buddy.
power. He lost internet, and he said he has no lights on the modem. He's talking to his ISP right now.
Did you try unplugging it, plugging it back in?
Can I buy some crit food? If I have enough food than that, I might be close.
I think what secretly is really strong here is that one that gives you avoidance, because I think a lot of the damage is reduced by. Gem hide. Definitely the ads dying. Maybe even the arcing and the dot.
All I know is I'm breaking 10k HPS.
Well, I'll be back.
Where'd you go?
Taking my self-reliance off.
Bam. Faded.
Yeah, you get. When you check the buff uptime, does someone have a gem hide?
No one uses that dog shit trait.
It's insane.
I mean, I do, but I'm a tank, so.
Is Blizz
Should be
almost
good
there
for a
yet?
while, man.
Yeah, oh, I have gem hide.
Yeah, I'm right here taking the elevator. Or the
My gem
jump
hide
pads.
has a 61% uptime. Fucking pumping. With
Does it
that,
actually mitigate anything though? Because it's armor. For all
it
magic
gives you
damage.
avoidance.
Oh, yeah, true.
Gives you like 2% AoE damage reduction.
Gives you 10% AoE damage reduction.
You have 3 of them,
Really?
right? I have like 1.
That's good as hell.
Yeah, it's huge.
Mine says 162. It's like 4%.
Wait, so what is unavoidable AoE damage? Not incubation fluid. The splatter.
Pervasive shock, probably.
Yeah, the edge shocks.
I think that's targeted though. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Is it targeted? It hits everyone, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's an AoE. Like I think it's like a chain link.
Alright.
I actually lost some.
So just a quick FYI, guys, with Fish being in, his boss damage is going to be quite a bit lower than Zoli's, but
That's tough to do.
Wow.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Viral is just off done, dude.
Well, Fish is already in. Let's see if we make the check. If Fish is garbage, we'll swap him.
Ouch.
No pressure, Fish.
If your class is garbage.
I don't think warriors are garbage right now.
No, we are good, but our boss DPS on this fight is not great. But
Those augment runes, if you're a wealthy man, you could press them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
People with distinguished character run Bantus or augment runes in this fight.
World Vein stack on skull.
Men of culture.
Yeah, distinguished culture.
Is there like a place you go and sign up to join the club, or?
Yeah. It's a long wait list right now, I guess. Probably won't get in.
At the back of the Y.
Okay, we definitely have less damage. Because I just easily got that double tap in.
Oh, and Fish, you're commanding. I'll let you know when you're commanding. I'm gonna put him on the AC before the 6th. It's unreasonable. So they are concurrent before the 6th set of ads die, or 5th set of ads die. You're gonna command. I'll let you know. This is the Tide Wind coming up.
Wipe it up. Or reset.
Just
Those
had 2
ads-
sets of ads.
Do those ads die way slower than normal?
Yes.
Yeah. Fish, you need to be cleaving more right off the bat for sure. Were you going full cleave?
No.
Yeah, you go full cleave until I call for it.
Okay.
Oh, and Braden. Holy shit. Braden was at 35,000 DPS. That was part of the reason.
Yeah, I knew Braden fucked up because he always pulls like 0.5 seconds early, and I didn't see the pyroblast hit the boss 0.5 seconds early, so I knew he fucked up right away.
Also, does anyone have a flask?
I'm sure we have a cultured person that could donate.
I got you.
You want me to grab Avantis too, or?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Just repair back here.
I also love Braden. He's consistent. He always pulls 0.5 seconds early, so I know when to pre-buy.
Mage buff,
Sounds like maybe you don't.
No, don't pull early, Braden.
Time your pyro better.
No.
I don't understand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. This first set fish is not any sort of rush. The first set dies pretty easily, so you can still focus boss mostly on this one. Passive cleave, but don't go friggin' nutty.
Oh wait, this you're in my spot.
They're a little behind again.
Get him up, please.
Was he standing in the soap?
Quickly. Shadow res press.
We're down, Blizz.
We're down, we're down. Mage buff, please.
Put us behind, but keep going, guys.
This one coming up is the Tide one.
Do you want me to
I guess
just
I'll also,
Tide?
yeah, I'll also
Like,
eat energy
as a
here,
rooming?
just because we're so late. Yeah, that's fine.
Parking spread soon. Spread. Guys, we're starting to focus boss primarily.
Okay, the next set is the AM one.
Don't be standing in that, guys. Guys, come on. Okay, reset. Try not to die because of the augment runes.
At this time. I just forgot to put it down.
Wow, Aethys.
That'll help us maintain our augment runes if we don't have to hardwipe.
Yeah, I know.
We got some with the salsa or something, don't we?
No, because I battle resed.
Did you press the E there? Press on the
Yeah.
second
I did it
one?
pretty early. It ended like right after the split damage went off.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that was not like the very last site, right? It was the one before that. Right? Second
Yeah.
site?
The one where you called for the Tide.
Yeah. So Vantage noise or the augment rune make a weird noise.
Did it while it's up.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
blood
great.
splatter.
Damn, a 2 pro?
So whoever's using
This
this
guy
grenade feast, you should definitely use some sort of stat boost.
Yeah. None of the DPS should be eating that.
I think anything. I'm pretty sure all the healers they have a secondary stat that's better too.
It's not
It's quite powerful.
that much better. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Well, the thing is, you can't really sim it, but I mean, if you look.
Yeah, at
at
least
the
according to
top
the spreadsheet for Holy Priest, it's not better. I don't know if it's like 100% accurate, but in theory, the best resource. I don't know.
5, 4.
Come on, guys, free bots. Let's go.
2, 1.
Yeah, and I'm way off of it that time again.
Get him. Press, why are you dying so much? It's good
Other
spin.
response?
Bot one.
I guess I could have done without steady again.
One Zotroid came out super late.
We can't hard target it. We're not gonna make the check with press dead.
Hey, this one coming up is the Tide VE one.
Guys, don't be standing in that. Spread.
Yeah, the VE makes a big difference there.
Watch that amniotic, guys. Watch the amniotic. Okay, guys. We're burning boss at this point. Mostly passive cleave. Focus boss is spread. Yeah, that's wipe. Reset. 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 Try and
I'm
stay
gonna
alive,
set
guys.
this first. Oh, just a quick little note, like if Van calls a reset and there's like soaks on the ground, if someone could like try to immune soak those real quick. Because like if I just reset and don't soak them, then it's like, everyone dies.
Does turtle work? I've never tried it. I know ice block does.
Yeah, turtle should work.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
And then I can always just soak it and just reset like 5 seconds later.
Yeah, straight total, I'll give you like 7 more.
This one you good, bread.
I'm gonna need a couple of minutes. My driver's updated, and it changed all of my UI set. So like everything is 7 times larger than it should be. I can't even see the screen right now.
Is it UI scale?
No, it was a GeForce update.
Yeah,
Did
but
it
is
reset
it
your
maybe
UI
your
scale?
No, I checked there first. Like my UI scale was the same, I believe.
Maybe
What
turn it
about-
down lower?
It was all the way down at the bottom.
What about LVU? Do you still use LVUI?
Uh-huh.
It has its own global UI scale as well.
you just want to do break?
Yeah.
I'm
If
gonna
you're on pre-pod
break your
If you're low on
legs.
anything, guys. Healing pots, free pots, buff food, anything.
Surging in the rhythm. In the rhythm, trade wins. Ugh, what? It wants me to use the in the rhythm trade wins. How good is trade wins? I mean, mean, it's okay, but it's not that good. It's mastery. It's like less good than it was last tier. I'm going to Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar, click. Okay, I'm lagging. The world lag, like this past week, has been
So roughly speaking, the
pretty
spreadsheet
shit.
values mastery at like 1.19 for me compared to int. So
What's int at?
Int 1.
What about
So 80.
no 93? It's 93. I mean, it's secondary stat.
Is it?
Be like about
Yes.
equivalent.
I thought it was 85.
No, it's 93, so it would be better.
Pretty marginally, right?
Well, Verse is really good because you take less damage too.
And really, if it's like the same, it's probably cheaper than just dropping a feast for like 3 people every pull.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially?
Yeah, potentially.
Indubitably.
Especially when it's on a boss that's like
That
really
should
easy
do
to
it.
reset, because you keep your food buff like a lot of the time.
There's no potential about it. I mean, secondary stat food is so much cheaper than the feast.
Yes, being true is a subset of being potentially true.
I feel like you're just splitting hairs at this point.
He just wants to use his feast, apparently.
Yeah. I could buy a couple of WoW tokens and get the jewel crafting rings, I guess. That's a consideration. Because the 415 one
I don't know if the damage reduction would make a burst.
and then the 455 one are both pretty good.
What's it rated at?
I mean, also, like, I guess it depends on how much damage we're taking. Like, this is probably not specific to our Goza. Or, like, whether Verse is better. I don't even think this is that sophisticated.
Holy shit, that's so much better. That was so bad. Like halfway through the pull, everything just like shifted 4 or 5 times. Between the eye weak aura was literally my entire feed. I couldn't even see my character.
What fixed it?
It was UI scale. On LVUI got reset on driver update.
What am I even doing? I don't know. I don't even have enough things to upgrade. We'll just head on back, buddy. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. So yeah, let me see if I got a Leviathan. Let's see. Ascended. Well, it's 440, I guess. Yeah, the socket would be verse, and let's say it rolls perfectly with. Well, I guess haste verse actually would be better. Haste verse Aurora. So let's do like that one. I'm gonna see how much better these are. And that would be on ring 2, I guess. I don't know. And then no, Kraken. Yeah, Kraken's Eye loop. 415, yeah. And that one would be the same. Heavy, whatever. Verse. Yeah, let's do that. It's 312 DPS. I don't think that's worth it. What happens if you 8% HP? Yep, boy. Alright, I will be right back.
And break.
What was that and about? Have you said something before this?
No, I was just waiting for the timer.
Well, guys, I'm building up a huge deferred sentence. I'll just stay here, all pull, and I'll use it at exactly appropriate time.
Play. Wait, how thick is it? That's a thick heal.
It's pretty thick.
It was infinite, and I think they capped it. Pretty sure it caps 250.
Is it at 250 or what are you at?
I'm at 230 right now.
All right, I mixed Coke with cherry Coke
Brains,
and
Braden
white rum.
Bones, Spriggs, Press.
I'm here.
Got one Nova on Women's.
Yeah, boy.
I'm here.
My boys. Let's kill this boss.
Hello.
We got this. My ladies, we got this.
Wait, so that's straight up
already
like a
killed-
lay on hands to 3 target.
Have you guys gotten to the bottom yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Although you're gonna have to move for the dribble.
Wait, yeah, what was our best wipe?
Fish? Or just in general?
What?
I'm asking Pete.
What?
Who are you talking
No.
to?
Oh, we got
talking to Gun because he's
27%.
building up a thick deferred sentence.
Come.
You don't know what that is because you're not cultured, but it's fine.
Is that the thing where he has 408,000 healing ready?
Holy
people.
shit.
I think it's more than that. It's 3 target.
Yeah, so the 3 most injured allies. It's fucking still building.
Wait, if I grip you, does it drop stack?
It will,
Oh,
yes.
there, it's
Okay,
capped at
pops up.
255. 420.
Oh, so, okay.
Wait, how much do you see?
Oh!
Mine said 433.
Mine was 420 on my screen.
Alright, guys.
So it scales off
double-
verse? That's funny.
Double check you have augment runes running too. We'll try and make sure we reset so that we can maintain the augments, but let's give
Mage buff,
everything we
please.
got.
God damn it.
Speaking of reset. Oh, yeah, it's in place.
Yeah, that's I was looking
Kevin,
at that
you can
too.
put yours down too.
Dude, I usually die first, man.
It's the play. He's gonna save us all.
Just
Alright,
take one
guys.
for the team.
4, 3,
I want to see that healer DPS race. Everyone else too. Let's go.
Oh.
Make sure you guys aren't accidentally standing in those, please. Be careful. Where was Zully spreading to? Because that'll be Fish's quadrant.
Back left, I think.
Okay, Fish, so you spread to red side of the room when you have to spread.
Pretty much go right to the pillar. I'm always to the right of it.
This is the Tide one and the VE one.
Spread.
God, I wish you could cleave from the boss to the ads. Like, I wouldn't do it often, but just like on double tap rapid fires and shit, like, well, every rapid fire basically. It's honestly so stupid. Like, hunters could be doing like another 2,000 or 3,000 boss damage. DPS.
Hey, next one coming up is the AM one in the Rev.
Starting to prioritize boss damage here. You can be cleaving, but boss damage is everything at this point. Second pots for 3-minute CDs are coming up in 15 seconds. Spread. 5 seconds. Everyone should have second potted in about 5 seconds. Let's go. Single target priority, guys. Come on.
Okay, the next Arcane Current is Gum's Link, Bones Darkness, and your personals and immunity. And Gum's Tide. Gum Tide as soon as it's up. Personals, immunities. Okay, the next one is Dwarven's Link, Azla's Darkness, Dan's Commanding, and your Healthstone. And potentially Health Potion.
Burn boss, guys. Come on.
Dwarven Link.
Next arcing is coming in 3 seconds.
Use your Healthstone for this arcing. Press VE as well.
Battle restricts, quick.
Blizz. Blizz Battle Risk Briggs.
Still gonna make the check. We're still gonna make the check. Commit. Go.
Don't play it sloppy here. Once we're at the bottom,
Yeah, I don't
Spriggs needs a
think there
warrior
can
as well.
ever be a dude there, but not totally sure.
Yeah, running this sucks.
Yeah, but it's fine because we're all getting there alive except for women's apparently.
There's a lock gate on the right. Lock gate on the right. Alright, I'm regenerating. Just kidding, because I fucked up my pre-pot.
And
Hey, guys.
we're good. So we're still cleaving these Zoetroids, but really no interrupt tanks?
Dude.
Right, what?
I hit it just late, I guess.
My interrupt even went off and we died.
Same.
We just got spell batched.
Okay, but clearly, guys, we're seeing we can make that check, even with like a slow res
Okay, that was weird.
on Spriggs. So let's just keep it up and do it again. Maria, room, please.
Yeah. So everyone, re-augment room. Remember, we are finishing the Zoetroids. Truck's gonna bring them over once we're stable, like everyone's kind of in position. We're gonna cleave those Zoetroids and just hard focus boss until first witch. First witch, we hard focus down, and then after that point, we are just burning boss. I really do not want anyone cleaving that doesn't gain from it. So a couple of our casters, but
Yeah,
the
and
rest of
then-
DPS are hard focus boss.
Yeah, and then healers, when the set of Zortroids that we brought down with us dies, we're not popping any raid CDs for it. It's just regular healing, and that's what's listed as 1. And then 2 is the set of like the Zortroid, I guess, that spawns when we're down there. And mage buff, please.
All right, guys, straight pumping. The DPS on that was unbelievable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch that slaughter, guys.
Nice.
This set dying is the Tide VE.
That's fine.
is the Tide VE here. Coming up. Gotta press it now.
Parking in 1 second. Parking. Spread.
I'll just double tap this on the boss.
Some symbol of hoping coming up here.
Press.
Come up, please.
On.
Liz, it has to be you. Good job. And mage buff, please.
If I battle res in the middle of that hall.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no. It's fine. It's a good res.
Spread. Come on, guys. Don't hit each other. Focusing boss, guys. Start burning boss. Ads will die.
This one coming up is the Rev AM one.
We're spreading soon. Ads will die on their own. Focus that boss down.
Oh my god, I missed it by a second.
Reset.
Yeah, I'm sure you know it, but it's the AM one. Rerun and food and stuff.
Press, you cannot keep dying to that. You gotta get that under control, man. That's like 5 or 6 times tonight, if not more.
Repair by total.
Repair's still up on the right, guys, if you haven't.
God damn it.
Are all of you like 30 seconds?
You're a
before
jam.
battle?
I'm good.
Let's go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, see, I just can't do that. I don't know, man. I'm kind of losing track of how to play this spec. I don't play enough. Like, I don't do any Mythic Plus. I barely even raid because I'm on the bench always. Just kind of out of practice. Yeah, I didn't need to study. Oh well. I keep doing that.
This one coming up is the VE Tide. And the next Arcane Current.
Parking coming, get ready for spread.
Oh, whoops, I thought I did not have the boss target.
Watch this splatter, guys. starting to prioritize boss. Keep the cleave up, but boss is your priority target. Spread. Second, 2-minute CD people should have probably popped their pots.
The next Arcane Current is the Rev one in the AM.
20 seconds till every second pot in the raid should be popped, guys.
Alright,
Arcing in
I
2
should
seconds,
use
get ready
mine.
for spread.
AM.
We are pumping boss, come on. Pump boss. Everyone should check them pot by now. Second pots. You have it, guys, come on.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Okay, next Arcane
Oh,
Current
that's fine.
is Gums, Link, Bones, Darkness, your personals, and immunities.
Arcing coming soon. Personals, guys, come on. Go,
Yeah,
go, go,
personals,
personals.
immunities. Get
Back
back
into
into
the
Link.
link. Keep running boss.
Do the dance.
We can battle res beat. Out of those amniotics, guys. Burn boss, burn boss. We are so far off the check.
Castabira is soon. Castabira is now.
Keep going, guys, keep going. Big cleave now. We're more focusing on big cleave here. Spread
This
the
is
turret.
everything remaining, including VE and your Hellstones. Hellstone?
Yeah. Keep yourselves up, guys. You're allowed to cleave now. Cleave hard and keep yourselves up. Hellstones. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
There's no way to survive
Okay, go,
that.
go, go. Amarok's gonna have to stay. Or whoever, sorry.
Do you need a healer or are you okay?
Just hope they don't die in the transition down now. I mean,
Click down. Why do we have all these DPS dead?
It's looking a bit sketch, Isis.
What are they
Back,
dying to?
guys. I don't understand. Like, how people are dying. Stack
I'm
up.
getting knocked off.
How? Like, you
yeah,
just take your time.
I can't stay behind.
The boss pools are kind of can instant kill people, I think.
No, I just meant for the soak, sorry. That's all I meant for. This is gonna be a wipe, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just stayed for the soaks and he still...
Oh, okay, didn't make it.
If I pull the boss up here, does it reset? Oh, no, just kick me right back in.
Can we have a hunter stay for that soak? And immune it, and then
Yeah.
hunters
In
wait.
theory, we shouldn't need that soak, but I guess that's contingent.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I can
sure
do that.
what happened to our boss damage on that hole there.
Was it good or bad?
It was god awful compared to the one
Yeah,
we had.
like if I get the fluid or whatever first, then I mean, well, other people too. But if you have to spread a lot, you just lose like world vein uptime and just a little bit of movement.
You
Real
know,
quick.
Van, I did notice that a couple of the sets of ads died like noticeably quicker, so it might have just been more people cleaving.
I don't know how Goodwin's feeling, but before we have a plan on either of the hunters saying, I will never have turtle up to soak those. I will always die if I don't have turtle on one of those.
I mean, I won't have it up like 30% of the time.
Where are you going? That's weird.
X, right?
Which one is it on? Actually, just call for my bubble. I'm really not bubbling much unless I'm like panicking on somebody. Just call for my bubble on that one. Save your turtle.
Mage buff, please.
I'm actually not ready.
Trying to keep Riptide up on the hunters because they seem to die.
The repair is still up too, guys, so do it.
Augment runes, guys. Augment runes.
Yeah, I don't have the feign death trait on this hunter,
Oh, and check
so
your
I don't
flasks.
have great survival.
Come on, guys. Augment runes. We need to pick up that boss damage. Too much cleave on that pull.
Yeah, we can definitely do it. We know that.
That was like a 4% miss on that pull though, guys. So really got to pick it up. Focus boss down here.
1.
Boss damage is looking better on this pull, guys.
It's about the same. Wait, what the f-
They just said dying. Is the tide the...
How did I not have trick shots up there? Like, what the fuck? This game is so retarded. I spend less and less time playing this game, and I don't know. For good reason, it seems.
Tide now, VE now.
Spread.
Maybe Hunter will get buffed to be able to, like, function as a multi-target DPS, which 95% of the other specs are able to do. There's, like,
Spread soon.
one other spec, maybe. The other Hunter spec.
Watch the sliders, guys. Watch the sliders.
Okay, the next set is the AM Rev one.
Alright, here I
Boss, guys.
potion.
Hard focus boss.
This next Arcane Current, rather, is the AM Rev.
We are burning boss.
AM Rev.
Burning boss, guys. Everyone should second pot within the next 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hard focusing boss. Come on.
Okay, the next Arcane Current is your personals and immune. Gums Link, Bones Tide, or Bones Darkness, and Gums Tide.
What's that? I got a tide now. It's OP.
What's this one, Core?
Drop your tide as soon as you can.
Am I safe? Yes.
Boss, boss, boss.
And make sure you command here. Personals, immunities. Get back in the link. Okay, next Arcane Current is everything remaining, including Hellstones.
Keep burning boss.
And
Arcane current 2. Get ready.
Hellstones, anything you have remaining, health potions if you need them.
I don't need the turtle.
Burn boss, guys. Burn boss. Burn boss.
Oh
burn boss.
my
Burn boss.
God.
Come on. Go, go, go.
We don't need the soaps.
Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Come on, guys.
Fuck.
Come on, guys.
Just don't do it.
Fucking
If
run. Just run. Just run. Instead of being fucking animals.
Yeah, we don't
Rock,
gain
I'll
much.
grab one when we get down there.
The gate at the end.
Let me.
drinking.
Okay.
So,
Stack on skull. Stack in, guys.
make sure we don't miss the interrupt.
Okay, You're able to cleave right now. Cleave.
This set dying is no raid CDs.
Okay, focus boss. It's fast on, I guess. We're focusing boss.
Yeah, I've got him rack. You get a soak.
Oh, I got slow one for this one. I'll take him.
I guess I'll true shot if we're going for a kill.
Boss, guys.
I didn't want this switch to be all fucked up.
Yeah, that would've been smart.
Keep in mind, coral trinkets are coming up soon.
Okay, we're 1% away. All coral trinkets should be used. Coral trinkets used.
I'll get first pick.
Sea Witch is up. We're focusing Sea Witch down.
Someone needs nice pick.
I don't think I can soak down.
Okay, I will attempt to do it. Well, I can do it with the last stand here.
Get this witch down.
How are you guys in there?
Battle resin? Battle resin?
All on
Word
boss.
Back on boss. Back on boss, guys.
Word inside?
Spread.
Get those out. You are not cleaving unless it is a DPS gain to the boss for you. Otherwise, you are full boss.
I can use an external. Healer has it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Okay, next Arcane Current is Novan's AM.
Those lances need to get to the walls, guys. They need to get all the way to the wall.
Can you soak? Because Zotroy's about to die.
Yeah, I can get that one.
Novan AM. This
Spread,
is red as well.
spread.
Okay, rack, run out and soak. Someone's about to die.
Get those lances as far to the walls as you can, guys.
Next Arcane Current is Gum's Link, Ban's Command, and your personals and immunities.
Get him up, get him up.
Huh? Oh, okay, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Progress.
Good progress, guys. 13%. We can get this, no problem tonight.
Did we have a below average number of corals, like actually crit there?
Yeah, the ink pods.
It only did like 2%.
Let me check, and we were down one player.
Don't know if my crit or not.
Yeah, for sure the down one player.
Well, yeah, like Ashvane has less health than Orgazoa, you know, so.
It's also we have
And we're
less
stocking
build up
longer.
time.
We still should have done about 4% of its health.
So check. Okay, so we had Azla didn't crit.
To clarify, are they supposed to build up to 100% crit, or are they supposed to be?
Well,
using
as far as they can, yeah, they're supposed to be building their.
On this
but-
fight, yeah, you can only get one coral use if you're ink pod.
So yeah, it looks like Azla and Total both didn't crit the primary one, and we didn't have bones, so we were basically missing 3 ink pod.
I have no idea how I didn't crit.
I have
because
to
my crit was
reset.
near 90%.
I have to reset the boss. Get out the room.
You may aim to use it at 31% because the boss actually can go pretty slowly, just right there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's why I was saying hold, don't use it early,
yeah.
guys.
And then what killed you? The soak?
Just as death.
I think it's off from raw damage. I was mid-cast trying to top him up.
So
He's
for
gonna take
reses,
more damage in that
can you
phase,
say
'cause
like
maybe I
Liz
need to heal you
res
more.
or something? So
Yeah, he is
Fuck
getting
it once.
shit on.
It's more damage in the below phase on our third tank.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
baking him in that phase. So
Because he's
so
gonna
at
just be
least-
collecting a ton of ads. the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I wasn't really healing him in up top, so maybe I figured it'd be comparable damage, but I guess
That's right. We now know he takes the dick.
Everyone, augment runes, please. Augment runes.
Red hits that not ready immediate.
Yep. I had a question.
Hit me.
I asked it already.
I didn't hear you.
Oh. Is it okay for the rogues to cleave with wits up? Because it is a pretty big increase.
It
for
is.
target.
Big up increase.
I mean, so much as Struck can get near, but
My issue is if you guys keep cleaving, and Zotroids die at a bad time, and then one of the tanks is not ready to soak, they're gonna blow up down there. I can only immune them once. After that,
I mean, I have my turtle. If we have a shitty situation, you just call for it.
And which one is Novon bopping?
Yeah, we should just schedule Novon's bop, maybe second one?
Well,
Truck immune's the first?
Well,
problem
you're
is-
or you're. Oh, you know what? You can just throw it on anyone to soak it.
I can just. It's better if I throw it on someone rather than myself going there because I need uptime on the boss.
You can, yeah. See, Pete, the problem is if we schedule it and it's one of the ones and they have perfect tank stacks, and then the next one we have no bop and they're in
Okay,
that
well, then just remember to call for
tanks. Yeah, tanks call.
it. Okay,
Well,
Sprague.
so that's my question. So I died to the stomp.
Yeah, so you should have been bopped
Right
there.
I should have been bopped.
Well, you want to yell for it if you're questioning whether you'll survive.
I mean, I had 8 stacks and it hit me for 1.5 million.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay, call for the bob there.
So yeah.
Now keep in mind we can GS and cocoon 2 on one.
GS won't do
too much
anything to
damage.
No, but if we layer it with cocoon and depending on what
No,
Yeah,
no,
my game crashed.
Not with 2 million damage base. The math just doesn't work.
Yeah, just make sure if you are calling out for the bot to give me, a couple of seconds, not last minute.
Wait, and
I'll
Truck, can you also bop one of them?
No, because I'm running spell warding.
Oh, spell warding. Okay.
So maybe try not to. Oh no, yeah, because you can't spell ward it. All right.
One other quick thing that I noticed that happened there that will probably happen to somebody else who might not be able to handle it as well is an Aqualance came out during the dribbling Ichor. And obviously you're going to still want to try to get that as far away as you can. So if you have some sort of immunity, plan to use it on something like that.
Alright guys, let's pump phase 1 as best we can. We did good. We can make the check. Do not let off on that boss damage.
Make sure our ink pod's correct.
Yeah.
I still don't know how mine didn't. It's 90% crit chance.
It still won't be 100%
Yeah.
for everyone, but if we can get most of them to crit, we're... Alright guys, come on, push it.
5,
Still focus on
4,
phase 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I got it first. Bad news for me.
One of our big boss damn. Gotta res him quick. Come on, Brett. Are you fucking kidding me? Rebuff him.
Mage buff, please.
We need extra pump on boss, guys, to compensate for that.
Okay, next Dark Incurrence is the Tide VE one. Tide VE.
Don't make me use stuff this early. I'm not gonna make it, man. I'm definitely not gonna have turtle.
Hey guys, really pushing boss DPS here. We can keep up with the ads. Just keep pushing that boss damage. Reset.
The reset.
That's 100% me, guys. I'm an idiot.
Oh, I too am an idiot.
Same.
Oh, awesome.
Quick wipes. Stack up
There's a
and wipes.
sauce on that, I believe. Yeah, there is, so we're chilling.
That's on me, guys.
How is like Blizzknife full health right now? That's insane. I wish they would fucking die so I could save my fucking consumables.
Alright, we'll try and make up the time for me being a retard. Let's go. Oh. We are resing. Okay.
And let's do next cold room, please.
Yeah. So, personal stat food.
Wait, we need another
Augment runes,
core?
everyone.
I guess so.
There's another hammer down too. Take a total.
Yep.
Made a shitload of them, so we should be good for that.
Hammer's still here, by the way.
Pump and go.
5, 4,
What?
3, 2, 1.
He's working at a gas station now.
I guess.
Van's yield pump station.
Old school manual pump.
What are we talking about?
Wait, manual pump?
The food name.
Like, what does that mean?
It's a euphemism for doing damage to the boss.
I don't think so.
I was at 0. I'm at 1. What are we, like, what am I supposed to do? I have no stacks. 4 stacks all of a sudden.
Next Arcane Current is the Tide VE.
Next Arcane Current in 3. Get ready for spreads, guys.
Tide VE.
Go. Watch those splatters, guys. They're spread out. Careful on amniotic splatter.
Okay, next Arcane Current is me.
Arcane Current. Get ready for spread. Spread. We're focusing boss, guys, at this point.
Whoa! Brayden, don't come out late, you asshole, and go to a different spot. Why? That is nonsense.
Right on melee, guys.
That's fucking nonsense. Potion.
Next Arcane Current is the AM Rev one.
Ready? Arcane Current. It's coming. Spread, spread, spread. Burning boss, guys. Come on. Focusing boss. We are hard focusing boss. We really got to be going. Everyone, second pot if you have it now. Second pot, second pot, second pots. All boss damage, guys.
Okay, next one is your personal.
This is
Gums
the,
Tide.
Cocoon.
Arcane Current is coming, guys. Get ready.
Personal's immunity. Gums Tide.
No, we're not arcing yet, guys. We're not arcing yet. It's after this. Focus boss, guys. Focus boss. Hard focus boss. And get ready to spread. Personals now. Okay, reset.
Fuck. Sorry, I thought I put it out.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Should we remind you like every fall?
We are gonna run out of augment runes.
I know that's really bad. I could have sworn I put it fast, Joe.
That dribbling really makes that tough because we have the ads come down right at the end of that. When you get dribbling first, it's a pain.
I feel like that spell queuing fucking us over.
It's survivable, but it's tough. Have you been calling for Fish's command? Peter?
Peter.
Colloquially, Pete.
Peter?
The beat.
Did Peter die?
Nice
No.
down.
My headphones cut out. I can hear you guys now. I missed the last 25 seconds or so.
We were blaming you.
Yeah, we talk
Have you
shit.
been calling? Yeah. Have you been calling Fish's command at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the 5th one. Didn't we talk about this when we brought him in?
Yeah, but wasn't.
Oh, has he not been using
going
it?
into it there?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think we used it though.
Okay, I will try to call it. Yeah,
Can we
Fish
get lock rocks again too, please?
It's the arcing current before the 5th set of ad spawns is when you're using your command.
And you can pre-use it a bit there, Fish. So long as it's up when arcing hits.
Okay.
Augment rune, everyone. Reminder, please.
Can we get lock rocks?
Come on, guys, push it. Free bots, everything.
1.
Watch the splatters, guys.
Next arcing current is the Tide V.
Watch the splatters, guys. Arcing coming in 3.
Tide V.
Sorry, guys.
Symbol hoping after this.
We're burning boss, guys. At this point, we are hard focus boss. Passive cleavers keep going. Everyone else just burn the hell out of the boss. We have to make this spread. Watch the amniotics.
Okay, next one's the AM Rev one.
Come on, guys. Keep burning boss. to the ground, guys. Watch
Isn't
the
it?
ground. Everyone should be second botting at this point if you have every single DPS second bot.
Okay, next Arcane Current is Fish's Command.
Oh yeah,
Bones
that's
Link,
where
and
I
Tide,
should
and Bones
use
Darkness.
thing.
Oh, and your personals and immunities.
And next Arcane Current is now.
Gum Tide,
Fish Command.
personals and immunities.
Oh. Okay, guys. Battle Res Novon. Personals now. Personals now.
Mage ball.
Keep the boss burn up, guys. Boss burn. Boss burn. Come on. Everything into boss. Every single bit we got.
Okay, next one is Van's Command and every other button you.
Don't need to waste GCDs. Just burn boss.
Hellstones. Health potions. Make sure you get back in the link after.
Just run.
Don't stop them, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I'll skip that one truck.
Liz's lock gate. God, what? Lock gate's up, guys. Make sure you're taking it. Pop CDs, but you can still be DPS and
You
boss.
lost Rock as well.
I might have a hard time making it there.
So what?
Yeah, it is.
We kicking or no?
Hey guys, just to clarify, like, what specifically do you think we gain by doing anything other than running down the ramp?
Like we literally gain nothing. It's not. If you
Like
die
10%
even
boss
once, it's,
damage? For like,
It's because the time.
we've literally lost someone every single time. Because you guys are trying to jump over instead of just doing it properly.
In a situation like that, could we have someone who's like, I don't know, if we have like a hunter or something who could stay behind a soak and then try and make the
Yeah,
jump down?
that's what I did there, and I'm just not used to that timing because our timings are different every pull, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot
yeah,
of
if you
like
do the soak, then
improvisation.
I guess we can't really blame you as much. I
Because
mean,
one of them was
So,
really
I
really
stayed
low
behind
right
a
there.
soak,
Yeah.
And it's like, if you stay behind a soak and then run down, you just can't make it in time.
Yeah.
You keep Pete at the bottom of the stairs for a grip.
yeah, I can be down there.
Oh, I
So
wasn't
on-
even close.
On that pull there.
Cage buff, please.
I mean,
no, I mean, you just jump off and Pete grips you.
yeah. If you see that it's low core and you're gonna soak it, just like call. Because I know like right there, one of them obviously was at like 2% HP or something. I didn't know if he was dotted or not. I assumed he was dying, so I was standing there waiting.
Oh yeah, and I stayed to soak too.
So wait, can we kind of bypass this problem by just not having?
By making the boss check. We didn't make it. So we're
Yeah.
DPSing longer, and we're
Okay.
getting more ads coming up.
Alright. I just think like maybe if we reduce the amount that people are multi-dotting that set of ads or even cleaving.
I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, that last set of ads shouldn't be taking that much damage.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
like you shouldn't be basically touching it, like unless it's a significant single target increase.
Now for
Let us know when you're good, Spruce.
I'm good.
Do you want us pull on our wits, or
no. We shouldn't need to. I just, for people who don't gain anything out of it, there should be very little cleave, passive only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone who gains stuff, they should still be doing it, but there's some people on this that are clearly doing more than just passive, I think.
Yeah, that was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, if it doesn't help your
I
boss
just
damage, it's actively a bad.
Once I call for it.
and they have to
Even if
keep
passive
they have to
increases boss
micromanage
damage,
people's fucking
it's still bad.
DPS in fucking Discord. It's like
Mostly because that
If you're at this point in a raid guild, you should not have to be told what to do.
How close they are when you fade.
Like how to use your cooldowns and shit. That's so stupid. Should only be told if we're doing something special. If it's abnormal. But like everyone should understand that if the ads die too early there, or if they're really low when we are transitioning, then it causes a lot of problems. So what you do is you just don't do damage to ads.
Okay, the next one is the Tide VE one.
Like don't refresh your dots, in other words. And I went into this true shot with less focus, and I think I lost a critted arcane shot, although I only have one unerring, so that wasn't too big of a loss.
Darkings in 6, guys. Get ready for spread.
Whatever.
I guess we have to delay that call for the command and the immunities.
If we get that dribbling, yes.
Yeah. Maybe we have to call like right after we see if it's dribbling or not.
Yeah, because they can still do it then. Keep burning, guys.
Yeah. Next arcing is me.
Okay, this is the last set we are hard focusing down, or we are cleaving on purpose, guys. As soon as they set is dead, we are on the... we are on boss. Battle resin.
That was my...
Maybe, oh,
Two hunters, dude. This is so fun.
Hard-burning boss.
Two fucking hunters.
Unless you gain, you are not wasting
Such a
HPs
shit
on those
class.
ads.
Okay, next arcing current is the AM Rev one.
Next arcing coming. Boss, guys. Focus boss. Second bots. Everyone should be second podded by now. Come on, second bots.
Okay, next arcing current is Fish's command, and you know all the other shit. And, Bones of Darkness. Wait to see the arcing current cast though, please.
Arcing current might be coming. Let's see. Command, command, command.
Fish command.
Ah, you fuck. You got... If you're...
Get in the loop, guys.
Go back farther.
Burn a boss, guys. Not AoE.
Health potions, health stones.
Oh my god.
I can't soak that last one.
Ready for arcing?
We took so much damage this pull.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like we were.
Arcing coming out before the dribbling, probably.
No. Like even from the pull.
Yeah, it was an unnecessary. Like it was crazy. This one. I'm on
Do we
paid,
have
like,
an
it's-
extra person on on blue? I can't find anywhere to go without arcing somebody.
Name if you're on blue.
Fish, where are you going?
I'm
Blue.
like halfway in between blue and X.
Blue is Goodwin, Van, someone else.
Van, Zarok, Goodwin, Brad. Who's our last person who's going to blue?
I'm like halfway between blue and X. I think Fred clipped me there, but no, it's
I
my
clip somebody every single time. Like I can't find anywhere to go.
Real quick, who usually stands directly on red?
Probably me.
Okay. No. I'm saying you're not doing that often, right? Like, I feel like I've never seen anybody directly on red. You kind of just run out. So, like, that red marker is super clear and very easy to get to, and no one is ever there.
I mean, I'll stand on top of it if you want me to.
No, I was saying, for the people who are having trouble with blue, like, I know this fucking X side of the room very well by now, and I know that you run out, like, kind of right around here, and you're always safe, but if somebody just stands right on red, it's very safe as well.
I mean, I can move to red and give blue more space.
Yeah, you shouldn't be too close to blue if possible.
Yeah, I don't know what the damage taken was that pull, but it was.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it contributed, but all the healers got it in within like the first 8 incubations going out.
Yeah,
Blue
that's
can
probably
do
what it was.
too.
Then, I guess.
So it feels like we're taking more damage. It's just you guys are all running. Is what's actually happening.
That could be it.
Okay, guys, double check buff food.
Wow,
and,
that was
and augment
that
food.
was terrible uptime on that pull. World Vein was basically non-existent for the first like 30 seconds of the fight.
Big pump. Our boss
look at
damage is
that
falling
shit.
behind again.
3, 2, 1.
Still splattered.
Come on, god damn it. There's a thing where like the game doesn't like register that you lost a haste buff, and it does not update like the aim shot sort of little tooltip timer. So what I do is I'm doing my rotation and I can basically do it blindfolded. And what happens is I hit aim shot to cast aim shot because I know it's available. I just saw it. And then I look somewhere else, or I kind of do something for like half or a second or even a whole second because I know aim shot is like a second and a half. And what ends up happening is I actually never cast aim shot, and it's just like waiting for me to cast it. And that shit is so fucking frustrating. That's my story.
Boss, guys, now. Hard focus boss.
We'll hope after this. Miscounted there, so you get a couple of sticks.
Boss, guys, come on.
I didn't even need to cleave that
Okay,
one.
next arcing is the AM Rev one.
I gotta prep for that if I'm doing it. Just burn a bunch of focus off. I'm gonna potion.
Let's get him up, please.
I don't know if we can do the stacks.
Is it a reset or?
You keep your stacks when you die? Yeah, it has to.
Okay, it's a reset.
Okay.
I didn't realize you kept your stacks. That's weird.
I just used my 2-minute. And that's it for augment runs. Alright, that was a good run. It doesn't really matter. Some bosses, like, it does, but I don't know.
Hey, Spriggs, is it the one that's the second link?
It's the one after the AM.
I still need 30 seconds.
Okay.
Listen when you're good for 15.
I I kind of miss old deer marksmanship. I don't know why, man. I mean, I miss Legion marksmanship, but I don't know. Oh god, for a second there I just did not see the puddle. I don't know, for some reason I like that old deer marksmanship. It needed fixing, obviously, but I like kind of the way it worked. It'll never return, of course. It's like Gladiator Warrior. Gladiator Stance Warrior. It'll never return. One of my favorite specs ever. It was only in the game for, like, what, 8 months or something? And, then it disappeared completely. They just deleted the spec, which is fucked. Obviously, like, Survival Hunter is, you could argue that it is gone as well. Which I could say. That was a fun spec. I liked Survival. I do like marksmanship more, though. Like, even during that time of Survival, I was playing marksmanship during that, and I was doing pretty well. I would probably do better if I played Survival, but... Like, when there was the explosive shot shit. Am I gonna die here? No. Like, the explosive shot, like, you would, you know, shoot it at the boss, and, like, it would just, blow up, like, 4 times or whatever. On single target. That was a pretty cool spell. Should bring that shit back.
Starting current is me.
Start pumping boss, guys. We really need to be focusing hard boss now. Passive cleave only.
This is not a good idea.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, that was my fault, actually. And I didn't get...
Boss, guys. Burn boss.
Oh my god, look at that. 2.33 second.
I won't have it for you this time, Spurred.
Oh god. Wait, did I potion?
Next
No,
working
I
current
did
is the
not,
AM
no.
Rev 1.
I think I'm gonna wait, until, like, everything is clear.
Second pots if you haven't. Everyone. Second pot. Second pot.
I think I'll do this. I need to just delay it a tiny bit, so I delayed it about 3 seconds there. I think that should line up a little better.
Okay, next arcane current is the fish command. The
So, like,
personal
after
meaning,
this current, in
the
other
arcane
words,
current
I
command.
will use...
And then the link and the tide.
Right? No. Okay, it's not working.
Okay, so right out of this, it's fish's command. Your immunities and personals.
Command now. Command now. Personals, guys.
Immunities, personals, hellstones.
Get that link. Get that link. Keep DPS up on boss.
Need to use
We are
the...
behind, actually. We are in cleave mode right now. We are in standard cleave mode. We are not making the check. These ads do have to die. Cleave hard. Cleave hard. Cleave hard.
Okay, this next one coming up here is everything else remaining. Hellstones are health potions if you haven't used them.
I will turtle. I must turtle. Do I?
Guys, finish these ads off. Okay, go, 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 go.
This bug, people still have their dots.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking way we can heal through
clear
that.
and half was...
Need boss, dude.
Wait.
We
No,
are,
why?
guys, I don't know what is going on with our boss damage, but we were making, like, we beat it by like 5 seconds in 2 of our pulls, and now we are like 3 or 4% of the boss's health. You gotta pick it up on boss damage. Doesn't mean we're not still cleaving if that's your job at certain points, but we are falling apart on boss damage compared to our good pulls. I don't know why. double check your augment runes and buff foods.
Also check your class.
I can't click this. I guess it's despawning or something.
Repairs. Not about active anymore.
It, like,
I'll
left.
throw one down after I'm done eating.
Make sure we all repair.
Alright guys, on pull, pumping, healers, DPS, everyone. Hard, hard, hard. If we're not gonna make the check, I'm gonna call a hard cleave. We have to basically just turn and finish those, like actually hard target those ads. If we're not gonna make the check, we have to make sure those ads die before we phase. Just the 3 ads, not all of them. Just the 3 ones that are almost dead.
Yay.
But again, if he doesn't call that, hitting those ads is actively bad unless it increases your boss damage.
Oh, can I get a battle shot?
5,
You may.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was like really early. Pull, right? Oh god, did I not make that one? Yeah, I didn't make it. It doesn't one-shot you on Mythic, luckily. I should have cleaved that one, I guess. Wait, no, I'm double tapping. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Watch those amniotics, they're close, guys. Watch it.
Okay, next Arcane Current is the Tide VE one. Tide VE.
It's crazy, like, look how far it reaches from the ads to the boss. Like, it goes, like,
Focus boss, guys.
that's like
Start burning
15
boss.
yards. But going from ads to boss, it has to be, like, 2. Like, literally 2 yards. They have to be within, like, the graphical hitbox.
Quick,
Blizz,
go off.
Battle Rose Press. Mage buff, please. This is the AM Rev one.
Alright, we're holding.
Burn boss, guys, come on. Hard focus boss. We really gotta just dump these bosses down.
And I'm potioning.
I'm pretty sure I fucked up. That wasn't the AM Rev one. My bad on that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You guys used it.
I didn't use my.
Okay, good. Use it here.
Spread. Guys, second pots. Everyone, second pots. Full focus on the boss. Come on.
I can soak this last one, Rock.
We are burning boss. Nothing but boss.
Okay, next Arcane Current is both tap or both the gun things. The command. Check to see that we get the cap. Okay,
Yeah, command.
Okay.
I did finish a aim shot there.
Burn boss, guys. Come on. If you did
That
the second
is
pot,
a
please
big
make sure you have
risk. I just wanted
Okay, next
that
Dark
little
Current
extra
is
damage.
personals if you have them still. Health stones, health potions. Health stone, health potion now if you can.
Pop yourself if you need to.
I'm gonna save.
Okay, finish ads, finish ads, finish ads,
Stone.
finish ads, finish ads. Finish ads, guys, come on. The low ones. Boss, boss, boss. Go, 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 go. Play it smart, please. Play it smart.
What am I taking damage from? Jesus.
Take the lock gate at the end.
I guess I shouldn't have fucking Hellstone. If the ads die on the ramp there, can you just call it out on
They're not close to
Discord?
dying.
Oh, he just got AIDS.
If they do.
Take the gate.
Battle Res press. Someone can reach him. Liz, you can reach him on the ramp.
I'm drinking now.
Massive fleet on these ads.
Truck, can you immune those ads?
Mm-hmm.
No one's drinking now.
Aces, you have the AIDS, so watch your spread too.
Oh, fuck.
Just make sure these die kind of evenly.
Yeah, guys, watch out for the tank here.
So at this
On
point,
the,
at this point, we're
Arden.
saving everything for our final execute true shot.
Coral trinket soon.
Not early though. Do not pop them early.
Swerving
I'll check
tide.
it.
Witch is up, guys. Witch is up.
Get next.
We are killing
got
first
boss
witch.
track.
Coral trinkets now. Coral trinkets now.
Okay, next Darkening Current is AM Rev.
You gonna soak this one?
Yeah, Rack should be there for it.
Get this witch down, guys. Get this witch down. Get that lance out to the edge. On boss. Back on boss. Restack.
This Darkening Current is AM Rev.
Pete, can you give me wings?
Don't have it.
No one, can you stack me?
You got it.
I can
Okay.
soak this one.
Zotroids? Yeah, please.
No.
Nope.
Did we have a bop there?
Yeah, that was the buff one, right?
No call for it.
There was no call.
Is it a stomp or is it a droid?
Stomp.
What was that? Oh, the unsoaked eruption.
Got a call for that rock.
And it looks like he can probably live with GS there. So like maybe we GS one of them and then we bop the next one.
Yeah, I mean, even GS with one other thing if we have it too as a safety net. Like it's. You guys are saying it's not livable, but with their own.
Well, it wasn't livable with 8, but he had 9 there. I think.
See,
Maybe? He lived with
Rock,
nothing.
the one you said you had 8, you took 1.6 mil. That one you only took
No, it must-
600k.
It must have fallen off.
Yeah, there's no
It
way
has
he
to
was
take
right.
that Also, I don't think it should be doing that much damage.
Yeah, so just call for a bop or a GS, because I think a GS, as long as you even have a couple stacks, will be doable.
How many stacks we got there, Rock?
How is Van is only critting for
Holy cow, okay.
825k?
So he still needs an external of some sort. One external would have kept him alive. Or bop or anything.
Well, and then wait.
I guess
After that, can't we do immunity so? Because
Yeah.
we can't just
After that,
or we have
after
to
that,
back
it's
play
gonna be
and keep
immunities.
Oh,
immunity.
lock rocks too
God,
close.
only 684.
So who do we
That's
think would be
so
an immune?
bad.
The first one too, though, like the first one, I barely lived through it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We
Well,
GS the first one,
isn't
we
Ulf
bop the second one.
bubbling? Isn't Ulf bubbling the first one?
No.
Are you using in
You're
phase
gonna
1?
Crit.
No. I can use it on one of them, but we already talked about that they would do the first one since I'm spell warding soaking the first Zotroids dying and my forbearance isn't back up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we'll do
So
GS.
the one Rock died in right there. You
That
should
one
have
I
been
can,
immune.
I can final stand, but after
Okay.
that I'll need somebody else to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so
and then
it's
we'll
Rock
bop
GS?
Rock.
Well,
No,
then
no, no, no.
Rock.
What?
First one, yeah, Rock GS first one, then Truck, then Rock Bop, and then we'll start throwing kids in there.
No,
After the second
it'd have
one,
to be
it
GS
should be
and
me
then
soaking.
Bop on me.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
would
like
be.
once I'm soaking, I trust Stagger.
It would be
What are you saying
GS
about
first
Rock?
one. It would be GS first one.
Yeah.
Ulf immune second, and then we bop
That
Rock
was
for
the
third.
second one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. For that one,
Truck-
Ulf should
Truck would have
bubble it.
immune that.
And then Aethys would get the next one.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
then
gonna
we'll
be
bubble. We'll bop 8 this time on that one.
Okay. So Bob Aethys
God
instead of
damn
Rock
it.
Bob.
I can't get
Well,
the
whichever tank is able to run
You
that.
just
which is
make sure
probably
you
Aethys.
gotta call out, like, yeah.
Yeah, tanks just yell when you're
There's no one who gets Briggs.
when you need it. So even Rock, just as a reminder, yell GS me.
And then after that, who are we throwing into the grinder?
Brayden, do you have block up generally there? Okay, you're gonna ice block after that. Okay, we'll call for it.
Why ice block?
In the big Hulk, you know that big swirly. You go into the
Okay.
middle
Okay.
and ice block.
And then Spriggs and Godwin, if you guys have turtle up.
Just yell it if you have it.
Yeah,
You
later
can
in
get
the.
Spriggs.
We might not though. We might want to use it if we get the thing.
So the bridge bugged again there too, and Aethys got the aids halfway down the bridge.
Alright, you get Spriggs?
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think very few people have rank 3 World Vein, so it's actually like we're losing a bit of damage because of that. And double tap.
Watch the splatters, guys.
No one's in it.
Oh fuck. Sorry, I spaced out and didn't see the taunt there.
See if you can reset.
Yeah, that's
Reset. Save. Yeah, get the reset. Get the reset.
You owe us all
Save
one
that
hug,
battle
River.
scar, dog.
Yes.
Look, Aethys is pretty fucking fried from this fight.
Yeah, he didn't mean everyone.
God damn it! I hit my release. How long's this run back?
I'm gonna
Not
summon
long
you.
enough to summon.
Brad, you had a 5 roll, but you were still losing the fucking brain.
Brain's
Yeah.
fire. What do you expect?
Of course, I would lose to a 2-minute combust.
Ah, come on.
Dude,
Kinda
I've seen
little
like
salty there.
3-5 rolls, all of progression. It's
You know,
always
if
right
he's-
before we die.
If he's using fire starter, he doesn't even combust till 90%.
Oh, he's combusting.
Van. Wait.
Oops.
Alright, ladies. Come on, we got this. We can kill this. No problem. In last phase, we can't be yelling too much about arcing spreads and everything else. We need to keep the comms about the tank mechanics. So try and just be smart. I know it's a lot to ask for, though.
Whoa.
Well, ouch.
Toxic.
Playing with fire.
How many of us just did that?
You guys are fucking animals.
guys. This first set of ads doesn't matter. Just keep pumping boss. Arcane soon.
I'll do one steady.
Next arcing is the Tide VU.
Alright guys, we're already getting to the point where the more you can pump into the boss, the better.
This is the Tide VU.
Full boss, guys. We are full boss. Everything you have in the boss, please.
Holy shit.
Warmnog. Never mind.
That's too many ads.
So what was that massive pop-tart damage?
That was 6 ads casting at once.
Or was it a miss soak or no?
No.
No.
It's just the ads being at like 4 when the other set was casting.
I just soaked one with turtle and I took 355,000, so turtle does not work.
Yeah. Me too.
That was the first time, dude. Yeah. Like what? I'm at like 160 pulls now. First time. Let me see.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Do you think you'll be able to soak the thing downstairs?
I need 30 seconds on my burst spot.
I don't know, dude.
34.
Yeah, because this shit comes from below us, and the shit from downstairs comes from above us. So turtle will work.
Yeah.
Flawless launch.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
You see, they
Stop.
fixed the
Oh,
queen
I'm not
court
really
thing,
sure.
right?
I need 40 seconds.
We can turtle on queen's court now. They fixed a bug that prevented us.
About time.
Wait, took them a month.
Where are the rest of Shaman buffs? Where are they?
Yeah, guys, we have not a ton of time left. I know we can kill this, but combat rogues are getting nerfed into the ground next week, which doesn't help us at all. So they're bad enough without the nerfs. So.
Ooh.
I don't mean combat rogues. I mean our combat rogues. Or outlaws.
I mean, if our fucking warriors were doing more, I mean, it'd be alright.
I mean, they're buffing arms. I can switch specs.
You're fired.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can get
That
12K
execute.
DPS.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's that spinning hammer thing called? That Arm says?
Ravager.
Gotta hit him with that.
Oh, I could. Okay. I forgot I can just use steady shot there if I get an overwhelming. It's so weird playing two different hunters because like the other hunter has more haste.
Holy shit, Braden.
Cauterize. Wait, that killed him? He must have eaten two?
Pumping on boss, guys. Come on, boss. First set's okay. We'll go back to full cleave on second set.
Alright, give me some Zoetroid action here. Need that focus.
This is the Tide VE one coming up.
It is really nice when I
Watch
do
those,
not get incubation fluid.
Our burning boss, guys. Focus the boss. That's spread. That boss damage up. We have a minute and a half to get him 20 more %. Push it.
Okay, next one's the AM Rev.
Alright guys, we're getting to second pots if you haven't. Every DPS, if you have not popped it, pop your second pot, please. Focus that boss down.
Okay, next one. After the cast comes out is Fish's Command, Tidenham, and Gums Link, Bones of Darkness, and your personals and immunities.
Like a nice cocoon.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Personals, immunities, Fish Command, Fish Command.
Who is that? That fucking person should never be there.
Boss, guys, focus boss.
Health stones, health potions.
Okay, we gotta finish these ads off. We have to finish the ads off.
I can't soak this one.
I'll spell word it then.
We have to get these ads, guys. Whatever you got left.
Personal, like anything. Health stones, health potions, all your buttons.
Battle Res Zarok.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we got 6 ads up. I'm not slowing down at all. If you guys get caught by me, you're on your own. God, they caught up to me.
Back up, guys, when you get here. We are passive cleaving these Zoetroids down.
Yeah, he's still.
Okay. That's gonna be white. Oh, I don't know where our boss damage is gone, guys. I don't know why we're not making the check anymore.
Yeah, Trek, I would say in that situation, save your spell warding, and I'll just like dive into it. And if we have to pull the boss towards it, I think we really need your spell warding down here.
I don't disagree.
Like if Rat calls that, I'll just roll across the room, and the boss might move a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I guess like a little bit.
Or at least.
Oh, throw a repair down after.
I think I like the pre-link for that last hurricane.
Definitely.
Yeah, I missed the call for it.
Yeah, it's all good.
I've been putting my tide, moving it off 5 and putting it on 6.
That's fine.
Done the last 2 pulls.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I don't know, guys. We gotta pick up boss damage. I don't know. It's different every pull. I can't seem to pinpoint any specific player. Like, we just need more boss damage from start of the fight to the end. That first set of ads is gonna die. Like, if you are not increasing your DPS, just keep on the boss.
More dots.
Blizz, make sure you're stacking in with the melee basically at the start of the fight.
I do.
I see that World Vein uptime. Or downtime.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I just fucked up. I'm gonna be way behind, I think. Am I? Wait. No. That was just lost. Yeah, I just lost a arcane shot. So, whatever. Fuck you, arcane shot. Wait, I didn't apply the trinket. Interesting. Interesting, interesting.
Remember guys, these first set ads don't matter. Keep the boss pump going.
Don't be in that press.
Drinky, drinky. Yum, yum.
Next arcing is the V tied one.
Would it be better to just arcane there? Actually double arcane? Because if they both crit... I don't know. Yeah, I think it is better. I'm gonna do that from now on. I don't know, dude. I should have cleaved that rapid fire. Oh well. Alright, I have AIDS. And let's get the fuck out. Oops. That one. And
Yeah, those guys, watch the slaughters.
Next arcing is the AM Rev one.
Let's potion. Actually, I don't know. I kind of want to delay it a tiny bit, especially now that I have fluid on me.
Yeah, hard focusing boss guys, come on.
So AM Rev.
It's the second boss time, guys.
Okay, next arcing, you're watching the cast bar. It's your personals, it's Fish's
I'm
Command.
doing that.
Gum stuff, my stuff.
And that.
Okay,
Actually,
another
I should have
premium
just
again.
saved. Double tap.
If it comes out.
Please do the spread first. Thank you, Jesus.
Fish Command. Back in the link, guys.
Focusing boss. You're still focusing boss.
Don't be in that, guys.
Otherwise bones.
Oh my god.
Never mind. Reset.
Yeah, I think that's just all of the healers tried to figure out where to stand for a second there. That's why we lost people.
Reset, you fucking bitch. Thank God.
Is boss damage looking okay that pull or not really?
Still behind.
I was trying to put more into the boss that pull. I didn't really heal until like half the raid had the bull.
Like, how far behind are we, Van? Like,
Somehow we're anywhere from 2 to 4% behind what we were doing when we first brought. Like, same raid comp. Since Fish has been in, we were hitting it. even with like 5 seconds to spare on one pull. And now we're just
It's
gone.
fucking heaps behind, yeah.
It's your fault, no, you're not DPSing enough.
I know, man.
Augment runes, personal food, check your flasks.
Yeah, again, augment runes, guys.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Push it, guys. Come on.
Am I gonna miss?
First set did not matter. Single
Yep.
player gone.
So we are way ahead now. We're like almost 2% or more.
Something in
I didn't have enough energy going into this.
That's not your side of the room. There we go.
Well, that should be fine.
That's usually where he goes. You just can confirm.
He went all the way into blue. That was way too far.
Okay, next one's the VE Tide one.
So I'm gonna delay stuff, especially now that I have fluid. Just a little bit.
Hard focusing boss at this point, guys. Try and finish that last set of ads off, but we need to burn boss.
Oh, come on. Oh my god. I really need to keep my healing potion. So let's delay it by about 10 seconds, so that's 10 seconds.
Next one's the Rev AM for the Earth.
And what we'll do
Rev
is
AM.
wait. Okay, that was good.
Burn boss, guys, come on.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Get
health
close to second
potion.
pots. Second pots, every DPS, come on, second pots.
The next one we're waiting for it. It's gum stuff. Suspicious command. Press one on early.
Okay. Now we're prepping.
Hide early, gum.
So basically I'm getting
command.
out.
Get back in the link.
And then I'm doing that. Oh, that's perfect timing, it looks like. Yep.
Boss damage up.
Watch that. Circles.
Keep burning boss, guys. Burn boss, burn boss. We're gonna make it this time. Keep burning boss. This next spread is personals.
Yeah, and health
Burn
stones and
boss.
health potion.
Talk yourself, talk yourself. Burn boss, guys. Burn boss, burn boss, burn boss. Ignore the ads. Learn boss, get ready to run. Do not do anything crazy, just play it smart.
Yeah, I don't need to disengage.
Okay, grip. Oh, I'm okay, I'm okay.
No one saw
Clutch
that.
beam.
And obviously here we're just attacking to get Razor Coral stacks.
Oh, taunt the boss rock.
Although it is...
No one's drinking.
Okay, passive cleave only, guys. Boss damage is everything here.
Reminder rock, call for the GF, and whichever tank is soaking, call for the bop. GS might not be up for the first one. Okay, let's do bop for the first one. So if you're the tank soaking the first one, which will be
That's
rock,
really bad that I have.
Go to your quadrants, guys, as you normally would for your art.
Coral trinkets soon.
No, don't. Careful fish. Call it. Okay, corals now.
Orbin
Corals
tide.
now. Corals now. Corals now. Focus witch down.
No one, this is probably your bop coming up here.
Run out of that.
Bop rock, bop rock. The next one is truck soak.
Back on boss, guys.
Next, this is AM and Rev coming up here for this Arcane Current. AM and Rev.
Lances to the edge, no one. All the way to the edge, come on.
Truck, this next soak is used.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to pick up all these fucking ads. I got the top boss. I think my thing got it.
3s are up again.
Taunt the boss off truck.
Taunt the boss off me. My divine hit it.
Okay, this
Hey,
next
this
one
one's
is
gum
GS.
length, gum clear.
Oh, I
clear.
did it too early. I'm
Fine,
stupid.
Markings out,
Yeah, I did it
markings
way
out.
too early. That was really bad.
Do you need GS?
No,
I just
good.
wasted a lot of
I
damage
could
for
use
us.
GS. In a second.
Hopefully we kill it, or hopefully we wipe with
Please
like
don't
a
say
lot
stun
of
this
health
biz.
left.
Holy shit.
No, rock.
Command. Fish.
We're gonna need immunity then for this next
Healthstones,
one.
health, personals.
Interrupt the
Yeah,
switch. Do
rest
not
them.
kill the switch.
Battle
Interrupt.
revoke.
Real quick, good one. You're doing the next Tompa Turtle if you have it.
Interrupts,
I don't
guys. We
have
still need interrupts. Do not DPS the witch, just
I need
interrupt.
external.
Get
Something.
Has to soak the
No.
style.
I have nothing for.
That's so much damage.
Asla, you
Yeah.
It's
also.
a shit fest.
So-
Asla, you just stood right in the middle of the raid with arcing too.
That
Oh, is
second
why
witch
The
there.
damage ramped up.
No, the damage ramps up because by the end there I'm tanking literally
not on
9
you,
ads.
on the right.
Yeah.
The raid damage just skyrocketed there.
I think we should save Dwarven's Tide.
Yeah, I don't think we need to pop those CDs even on the second one.
My second revival was 100% like just overhealed.
Okay, we can.
Yeah, because even
Push
the
it back.
AM revival, it's
Yeah,
almost like
the-
the first 3P are
Okay,
nothing,
We'll push
and then,
everything back one.
yeah, everything just goes to hell after that point. So
Heads up, we need to save an immunity for one of the soaks later on. I didn't notice this before, but they actually get a buff that increases their damage done by 200%. And once they get
That's-
2 stacks of that, that has to be immune. That's why
I
this top
too
does so
at
they
much
get that
damage.
over time.
Might have my bubble up as well, so if necessary.
Yeah, it's like you got 1 stack after a while, and then like just at the end you got a second, and that's why you got fucking huge.
By the
It's
way,
unlikely that well I would have turtle after that because I know Spriggs. You got the first one right, Spriggs?
No, I
Oh,
ran
you
in
didn't.
turtled when the dribbling ears came out, just in case fucking.
Oh, I see.
But we can have Braden go, and then we can just suicide a player if we need to.
By the way, I
We'll
guess
have
I might
Novon's
to
bubble.
interrupt Orgazoa at like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, I might have my bubble up at that stage too, Van.
If so too, that's good because you just stand in it to soak and heal like a madman while you're standing in it.
And what I would do is not bop the first one, and just use like a sack or something, and Rock should be able to live it.
Yeah,
And once
like
they get one stack, that's when we start immuning.
Yeah, I
we
just don't know
swapped
how much
the
that
we
stack
swapped
is
the
gonna
bop in
hit me
GS
for
there
though
too.
if I do that
I used
either.
it too late. So in the future, it'll be GS the first one, and then bop for the third.
I think it's gonna just depend on that though, Aethys, because that time I only had like 5 or 6 stacks.
I think with a sack it should be doable.
Yeah, I just don't know how much recoil it's gonna hit me for though.
At that point in the fight, it shouldn't be too dangerous either, though.
Yeah, but if I've got the fucking dot
I
on
mean,
me as well, that's
we
when
can
it
just do
gets
GS
sketch.
there. I think that'll be easier.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna need some of those
Oh.
when I'm tanking.
I can give it to
If
Truck.
you look at
then.
if you look at damage taken profile, at the end there, I am just getting absolutely destroyed.
Okay.
Because there's so many on me, so many melees that
So what do you want more, sack or GS?
Why don't we just rotate immunities through everyone?
It's not the immunities I'm worried about. It's the sheer number of ads.
No,
yeah, we'll have more.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
soak half the comp with you.
Oh wait, they can just fully immune it, right?
Or that.
If we're doing it like that.
Yeah, we'll just have we'll just call somebody to immune it.
Not getting what I'm trying to say. I'm not worried about the
We're not
stun.
talking about you.
We're talking about this because you get the other CDs, Truck. That's what we're saying. You get the GS, the cocoon, the sack, everything else because we're going to use immunities for the soak.
Okay, that'll work.
Keep the boss.
Okay, so
DPS,
let's make sure we just do like a sound off early just to figure out who's gonna do that, like who still has their immunity. We have like a little bit of downtime at the beginning of that phase. Let's figure it out early.
Yeah.
Actually,
And Nova can still bop somebody too. Keep him.
I could have waited. Would have been fine. And I should have cleaved that.
Yeah, and then for healer CDs, the order will be the same. So like after you hear the AM rev, you know if you're normally after AM rev.
Arcing spread.
Oh my, Jesus.
Watch the amniotic.
Oh, I didn't.
Battle Rose Azula.
Wait, reset.
Do you have to shift
did
out
not
of
have
Guardian to Battle Red?
Corey, you got reset?
No.
Sorry.
Like I thought they patched that you could Battle Res in Guardian.
Yes, you can, but it costs rage. So if I'm soaking, I don't really want to res, and if I'm tanking, I definitely can't spare the rage.
It's just like if we lose people on those drops, it's like 7-8 seconds or longer when you don't have them up because the Warlock can't res.
I mean, I threw out the res right there.
I can res, just not in the pool.
Repair bot.
Yeah, I'll throw one down.
Man, we are so close to killing this.
I already got one down.
The fact is, man, that sub 10% is just fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude, it's just the
Like,
tank
that's
damage especially.
fucking terrible,
Yeah,
man.
the
I
tank
don't like
damage
that
is-
part at all.
I mean, hopefully shifting back the raid CDs will mean there's more spare time. But like, guys, in that last phase, for like basically every healer, it looks like, for the most part, you're just going to be spamming tanks. Like the raid damage is bad there, but it's not going to be as bad as it was that pull because we won't have it spread by.
I hope that is a good point too for all the DPS. Like aside from Blizz and Press and the Rogues, we are burning the boss in that last phase. You cannot afford a single GCD for anything else. Same thing with those Zoetroids that Truck brings down. Like Fish and me shouldn't even be Whirlwind. Like we should just be focusing the boss because the longer those Zoetroids are up, we're actually buffing those players when there's no ads up. Everything has to be boss DPS at the end.
Yeah, like you said, like you might be stealing damage from someone else if you're just, you know, padding.
Yeah, when we get down there, you just fucking burn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One stack.
Just keep bumping single target here, guys, if it doesn't help you.
So Kevin, in last phase, if you don't think we need rev, you don't feel like you have to compress it.
Are you gonna notice, or do you just want me to let you know I didn't use it?
I mean, you can just use it on the next one.
Alright.
But we'll still AM on that, just to be safe.
And you can almost just hold if the next one too still feels safe. The revival can be the last minute oh shit.
I mean, let's be real, it doesn't fucking do anything anyways.
Sure.
It's actually pretty good for. I feel like at least.
Might be giving you 5 healers.
Come on, guys, pushing that single target still. Push, push, push. Add damage sucks, but our healers can manage it. Just push the boss.
Oh, I said I was gonna do arcanes. Oh, I didn't do that shit.
This arcing is the VE tied one. Don't be in that.
Quick, quick, quick.
What?
Where are you both?
I'm confused.
We gotta make up a lot of single target losing Godwin, guys, so push that single target.
I don't know
We're
what
gonna take
just
some
happened.
serious damage here, healers, so...
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to that because I knew I was safe. Oh well. It's all these fucking people that are just like huge.
Guys, we're down to last couple pulls of the night.
Let me look at that shit.
How's that, healers? I didn't even start healing until VE tech.
It was alright.
Come on, load.
Yeah, I've kind of been doing the same.
People were getting kind of low. I was like,
Man, I'm just sitting here waiting for a fucking holy shock to proc and crit, man.
Oh, quick question.
Fuck this guy.
So, with those stomps in phase 2, if we get to the point where we, like, don't have one, is it feasible to just have everyone jump in and split it?
not if he has that increased damage.
I think we just sack somebody.
It'd be, yeah, sacking someone.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because the amount of damage the raid is taking is non-negligible, too. Truck's getting his dick pushed in and the whole raid's falling apart.
This is just an unforgiving healing fight.
Okay, well, I can't see it.
It's a pretty tight check for everything, to be honest. Tanks get their dicks pushed in. The DPS check is high. That's a lot.
Fucking Rogue was...
All of you, like 30,
Red was
45
going a bit
people.
game on that one.
I
Getting a bit lucky there.
Look at that.
All of you 30,
It took
45,
22
people.
seconds.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, that's a yes for me.
To get even one world bane.
Bet if we riptide it.
Yeah, it's actually just really bad if you don't have rank
That's
3.
all
I
it
didn't
is.
realize.
Jeez, I wish that was all we needed.
I didn't realize
dude,
how
we have
bad
two
that
riptides.
shit is.
Once the new rip I got.
They'll both be buffed next week. Oof.
Hell yeah.
We don't have rejuves, that's our problem.
True, no life blooms.
We're doing this. Fine.
I'd rather take a life from dinner.
Yeah, you might have to give this man an enveloping the last phase.
I'll have mana for that shit.
I don't think Kevin has a spell on his bars.
No.
I should have cleaved that.
Open boss, guys, come on.
Let's see, I'm gonna cleave this.
Okay, Arcane Current. Next one is the tag.
So I'm gonna double arcane here.
E-tag.
Who is that? Oh my god. Fuck. Braden, man. He's just like, he just appears. Oh my god. I had a hellstone.
Holy shit. Next arcane.
Like, there's a lot of room to your right. Oh my god.
Flowers got one. Still make the check. Get him up.
I'm dodging heals.
Moriba. Next one's Rev AM.
Sure, I can find a soak here.
Rev AM.
Second pause, guys. Second pause. Second pause.
Okay, next one after the cast comes out is Fish's Commit, Personal's Immunities, Domin Me, and Bones' Darkness.
We need to be pumping the boss harder. Catfish.
Back in the link there. Honk.
Live.
Wait,
Live, people.
I didn't use... Dude, what the f...
Hellstones, Hell
Whatever you
Potion.
got left for this, guys.
Free link.
I have to, like...
Soaking rock.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Yeah, we got less. Finish the set of ads, guys. Finish the set of ads. Finish ads. The low health ads.
There's
You
no way.
got slapped so fucking hard.
Yeah, going into that final phase, like we just had too many ads up.
Soak, then reset.
It ate up too many charges in my cloud burst
Oh.
totem having 6 ads left.
That was not the play. Now we have to die.
You can drag the ads out.
Oh, probably could have done that.
Another problem is on the second and third sets of ads, if they're alive too long,
we do
they
another poll?
pulse when
Yeah,
we.
I know, but we're not gonna
Yeah,
make the check.
yeah. Let's
do another poll?
Let's do one more.
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking in case of bubble hearth.
All right.
Save them nickels and dimes.
Fucking paladins.
Yeah, but that shit was sketched there, man. We were taking it.
Yeah, like usually I try and save my tied for 6, and I had to use it there on 5 because we were taking so much damage.
And we just also, like, all of us ran out of mana. We're pretty close to it.
Yeah.
I
That was
fought it
pretty
before
fun,
I had to,
man.
like,
downstairs.
instant mana, but, like, I was just out.
You guys and your bloody mana problems.
My lucid dream was almost back up, and I could have gotten 2 more heals.
See, if we don't have to swap to ads, one, we phase earlier, all the debuffs fall off, and then we're not surviving an extra 10 seconds trying to kill ads and the boss.
Yeah, I mean, it's just whatever it was that time is not doable.
It was just a lot of 6 stacks of the ads beaming it.
Yeah, and we still didn't make the boss check, not even close, so.
Get good.
Pump, guys, come on. First set of ads don't matter. We do have to cleave a bit after that, but first set of ads do not matter. Just fucking boss pump. Let's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I could have gotten that aim shot, I guess. Whatever.
Where the fuck's his third Zoetroid?
It's gonna be zapping us for the rest of the fight. No, there he is.
Dude, he took like fucking 10 extra minutes
He had
to show
important
up.
business. You leave him alone.
Bit of a decade late.
Dude, Steve's nephew, he programmed the sword trick. Popping off.
Steve, man.
Next arcing is the Tide VE.
Taking a bit of extra ad splash here.
Careful, let's drop my in advance.
Fish
Fire
up.
res fish.
No.
Alright,
Alright.
that's that.
Yeah,
Another
reset.
one.
Well, guys, we're pretty fucking close. Hopefully, we can compensate for. The
Oh,
combat
Chuck
rogues
got the
next
boss and screwed us.
Did he bubble her, taunt the boss?
I totally
Oh my
forgot I had last stand. I totally forgot about that.
Power play.
So we all managed to survive. What an asshole.
All right, guys. Well, we're it's been some good pulls. We're pretty friggin' close. Glad to see the progress. We should be able to, there is a combat rogue nerf next week. However, the resto shaman buff and hopefully some more gear. We may still change raid comp up a little bit next week to maximize or to compensate for the ad damage and or boss DPS there.
So are we now done farming heroic?
Yes.
Is that-
On that note too, that was our last during raid time heroic run. Pete, do you want to try off heroic for at least a week or two more?
Fine, yeah, we can do does Wednesday work okay for everybody except Novon?
Yep.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Novon.
that sucks. I got next week friggin' Sunday off, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll try for Wednesday maybe.
Thursday would work for me, but I can't do Wednesdays.
Hey, Novon.
Well,
If it
we
only
got
takes,
and
if it
takes,
only
like,
takes an hour.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, for
up,
real though,
Tyler?
you guys have to sabotage, please. We need that number 2 spot.
It's highly recommended if like an alt or somebody wants to get an Ajara lockout each week, and then just kill only her and then go to Mythic. The staffs alone are, pretty important. I don't know.
My stack would proc like 5 seconds in, dude. I'd be Uma's foot.
That is true. Well, if anyone ends up getting an Ajara lockout, we can use that for actual Friday. Yeah, I wonder if that's even just a better idea.
Oh, by the way, Van, I found the buff on the ads in the logs. It's not in the dungeon journal, actually.
No, I couldn't find it.
Surprising.
Yeah. And what causes them to get it?
Living?
Yeah, I think it's just as they stay alive, they get enraged. It's not a rage effect that can be dispelled, though. I did look for that.
That was hotfixed in recently.
Oh, so you could trank it before?
No, as in it wasn't there before.
Ah, so it's made the fight harder now?
Yeah, they added it in like 2 or 3 weeks, I think, after
Oh,
the
nice.
first kill.
So they buffed Orgo and then nerfed combat rogues. So we're just this is fantastic.
Well, they buffed it like weeks ago, though.
No, I know, but just between the two things, they're really not making it easy.
I guess they don't want us to cheese it by leaving the ads up forever.
Does anyone need to do hard mode Mechagon?
Yep, I do.
I do as well.
Because if we're going to do it, can we try to set up a group that's going to go for the rank 4 achievement?
Yeah, how close
So
were you
don't
guys in Please Taunt?
To what?
Killing Wargo?
Not that close. You haven't seen phase 2 yet?
Damn, so you guys are gonna get it first just because you raid earlier?
We have no corals, dude. We have no
And
corals,
no ink
ink
pods.
pods.
I'm saying
Coral
is like
didn't really make it.
you could tank it a little bit.
So who else was
I'm
wanting
saying?
in on this hard mode Mechagon?
Think about it. Server
Me.
Coral didn't really make a huge difference tonight, did it? It was like 4% off.
Hey, that still matters when we're getting absolutely slugged.
Why couldn't you guys make it downstairs?
Oh, because we only have like 20
Truck,
pulls
you
on it.
wanting in on this?
Well, part of the reason is our tanks kept falling over. We've got a blood decay and a prop paladin, and the blood decay is not.
Yeah, wait, who would play
They're
a prop
fucking
paladin?
awful.
What kind of
any
person plays prot?
any tanks need a key.
I can't come, Nova. I gotta do like an interview thing.
That's all good, man. That's fine.
You have 31 pulse core.
I said like 20. That means give or
So
take.
who was the other person who said they wanted in?
I would if I wasn't saved, unfortunately.
I
Is
don't
normal and
even
hard
care.
mode different?
I don't care about the size.
We
I
might
just
not
need
be able to
people.
get rank 4 if he's saved.
Normal, I think, yeah, you won't get rank 4 drop if we all don't. That's why I'm saying I would.
Fucking that sucks.
Yeah.
Does anyone still have a spot for a key for me?
No, but you can come to our rank 4 Mechagon run.
Would help me, man. Help me get my wings, dude. Help me fly.
What? Could give you wings when it procs?
Dead. That's my
It
visions, dude.
Rank 4 makes his wings look cooler when it procs. That's
Gets all the glows.
looks like Azurite wings, apparently.
Oh, we already have a stacked group too.
Looks like
Rock is in this group.
It's okay, normal will die first, then everyone can get that in.
So, do you want in, Brad?
I'll go, Nova.
Who's that one? Fucking.
Good win.
Are you able to tank for us, Rock?
I can tank. Probably better.
Alright, that's fine.
Wait,
Bit
do
more
all
damage.
non-Australian people sound like similar to you? Is it like difficult to distinguish between their voices compared to like Australian people?
No, it really just depends on the person.
Elon, you don't use crit food anymore, do you?
No, I've got to start looking into fucking haste food now.
Haste food's a cheap one. big potato.
How cheap are we talking? Like dirt cheap?
Like dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, stream is over.
Like you need rubbery flanks.
I mean,
and
yeah.
fish oils, and then
So
everything else is pretty much
tomorrow probably for
probably
Zakul,
right. I'll
and
probably
then
got the
all over
majority
again
of
on
the